Arch,
Yes.
you are in a very, very strange spot right now. You are in front of the lantern from middle of town.
Ah.
You're sitting at a table, and you are surrounded by a small crowd of people. There appears to be a very enthusiastic man sitting in front of you. You look at your hands, Arch. You're holding 5 cards in your hand, and so is he. He, he,
Yes. Yes.
the the man, the man speaks up. All right. So, how do we play this game exactly?
Oh, I see. So, your enthusiasm has outstripped your experience. This will be a painful learning experience for you then. She shifts the cards through her hands rapidly.
Yeah, you look at these cards, Arch. Now, I'm gonna describe these cards to you. These
Yes.
cards, they aren't like your standard like poker playing cards or anything like that. Best way I can describe them is that these are more like a collectible trading card game
Ah,
cards.
yes, of course.
Think like your Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh bullshit.
Of course. Could they possibly be dimensional in some variety?
Maybe. You
I see.
you look at the cards and you recollect a little bit, Arch, staring at the cards in your hand, to when you got these cards, like 2 hours ago. Let me find Arch's shop really quick. 2 hours ago. Arch,
Yes.
you're sitting in your shop. Arch, how's business been recently?
Bad. Like a little on the bad side. Honestly, not
Yeah.
great. There's like a new shop down the street that's honestly putting the squeeze on her somewhat. Increasing presence of Calamity Tempest across the entire city is just making people less interested in carrying around vile and dangerous objects. It's unreal.
Yeah. It's really strange how damn those goddamn Calamity Tempests.
It's definitely
taking
their
away
fault.
Your cursed goods. If you see here, business went down by an entire 0.01% since Calamity Tempest had started enforcing more laws.
Which
bullshit.
Actually, did business go up because the Tide paid her for a metric shit ton of objects?
Oh yes, the Tide currently purchased a large percentage of Arch's stock. That means not many people are coming into her shop these days.
Yeah. Funny you say that though, Arch. As you're kind of like zoning out, thinking about whatever it is you think about, you actually hear a voice kind of speak up to you from behind one of your shelves. Hey, excuse me? Are you the owner?
Yes, hi, welcome. Can I assist you today? She writes herself, almost a little shocked.
Yeah, the person walks up a bit. So, this is a pawn shop, right?
Close enough, yes.
Alright, just wanted to make sure, because, I found something kind of weird, and I don't really know, like, what its value is or anything like that.
Oh, weird and of an unidentified value. How fascinating. Please lay it out in front of me. I will appraise it with my, her eyes glimmer, experienced eye.
Yeah, sure. The person kind of shuffles through, like, a little satchel they have on their hip a bit, and eventually they dig out a, what appears to be like an almost like sealed leather pack, and they crack it open. They spread out a set of what appears to be 21-ish cards with duplicates of a few of them.
I see. Where did you find this?
I think I was just kind of walking around out in one of the alleys, and I sort of just found it sitting around on the ground. I don't really know where it came from.
She picks it up and almost sniffs it. How new does this smell?
Not very.
She puts it back down. Okay, so these cards might have some sort of symbolic value.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not I'm not too sure myself.
Perhaps
Do
they're
you,
used as a component of a ritual or something. She starts to poke at them.
yeah, do you think they have any, like, value or something to them?
I'm unsure. Therefore, I will pay you 50 vol for them.
Arch, as you say that, you hear the voice of a dear friend in your
Yes?
head.
Yeah?
Gata, you please do not buy things that are frivolous when you are not making enough income to spend it.
Well, in this case, I don't know if it's frivolous or not. The value is uncertain. As such, there's only one way to determine it. She argues with her own brain ghosts.
You argue with your own goddamn brain ghost for a moment as the person in front of you just kind of speaks up. Yeah, 50 volts sounds pretty good. I mean, I just found it on the ground, honestly.
Excellent. You're doing a service for the city by bringing this to me.
Yeah, thanks. You complete the transaction as you feel the looming spirit of someone judging you in the background. Flashing back forward 2 hours. I just gotta find Archer's shop because there it is. It's in a weird spot now because I moved some maps. Back down here. Arch, you at some point... a completely random string of events happened where apparently, like, you just started playing these cards and then just people started showing up randomly and then suddenly you're here in front of the lantern, you have a card game stall, now you're playing people for it.
Perhaps they were cursed after all, but by something far more insidious than magic. She flicks the cards between her fingers once more, having gained some sort of an understanding for this game over the past few hours. Instead, they're cursed by, what is this? Is this addictive ink? She slides a piece of cardboard over to the other person. Well, I think you'll find the game deeply entrancing.
Yeah, I'd hope so if you got this big of a crowd around here. He thinks about that a little bit. So, how about we get started?
Yes, very well.
Alright. Let me just turn the music off so I can swap to a more proper track. Arch, you begin to lay out the board for playing your card game.
Oh, excellent. Oh, beautiful. It's fucking Vantage Masters.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about anyways. Anyways, ignore what game this theme is from. Okay.
Me who doesn't know anything.
Yeah, fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright, so, welcome to Tutorial Town. Here I'm going to explain to you how this fun little card game you picked up worked. So, the first thing you're going to do for me is you are going to roll me 5d21.
5d21.
Yes.
Hysterical. Oh, 21.
Oh, wow. Pretty dang good. Alright, so, each one of these is a card you draw. So let me draw you some quick cards. I gotta pull up my card list really quick because I did not number them in the actual thing itself.
I can't wait to see who's on each.
Yeah, I stuck to a consistent theme for this one because I wanted to do more, but I didn't have enough time to go as apeshit as I wanted to.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
so...
Because it's almost... Designing an entire collectible card game is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, so I stuck to a easy theme with easy-to-access art assets that I could steal.
Understandable.
So, first up, your 21 that you rolled. Boo.
What's the... Where?
Eh. Oh, whoops, it's on the GM layer.
Okay.
Whoops. That's my bad. There we go.
Ah, excellent.
Alright, and then let me draw you your other cards. Let me double check.
I see Arch has found Noctua's deck.
Yeah, let's see. 5. Okay, you rolled a 5, and
Yes.
let me check what a 5 is. Okay, very good. Boop, boop, boop. That is this card.
Yeah.
And then you rolled a
19.
19.
Damn, you made
Okay.
21 of these? I'm impressed.
Yep. I did indeed. I made a few black and white versions of characters for ones that didn't get cards yet because I didn't want to figure out their mechanics.
Oh,
I'll be
yeah.
honest. All right, 19 you said?
Yes.
All right. Oh, that's a fun one. Doop 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 doop.
Please be sword, please be sword, please be sword.
19. I'm just trying to find it. Sorry, give me a sec. There's a great deal of them inside this thing. I should have put their icons here to make this easier.
The 21
I believe it was. Here it is. Boop.
Oh, sick. Okay, awesome.
All right. And then, what's the next one you got?
9.
9. All right. Oh, very fun. All right, that one should be right here. Boom.
Yeah!
And what was the last one you got?
Last one was a 5.
A 5.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 is... Oh, you got that card again. All
Yes.
right. You got a dupe of the soldier captain.
Yeah.
That's fun. All right, so I'm gonna really quick, briefly explain something.
Yeah.
Each card has a unique mechanic tied around it.
Ooh.
Except for 2 cards. 2 cards. 2 cards do not have a mechanic around it. You'll see what those 2 cards in a second.
Yeah.
But first, I'll explain from left to right which each card's effect is. The soldier captain's card effect is that when he is on the field, any soldier grunt cards get a +1 to their attack.
+1
Okay.
to grunts. Okay.
Silver God's card, her effect is that every time she takes damage, her attack doubles. And on top of that, she has Pokemon Sturdy. So if she takes damage that would take her to 1 HP, she will not die.
Oh,
for
Silver
that
God's
hit.
based. I see.
Yeah. And then Twin Dragons can attack twice per turn. And Ansler has a pretty unique effect. When Ansler's card is destroyed, you can choose to either swap him to Armor Ansler or Rage Ansler, with each having a different effect.
Oh, awesome.
And then let me pull up these really quick. So on top of these, you get to pick one of 3 of these base 1 cost cards. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna change the rule right now. I'm gonna make it 1 of 4.
Ooh, okay.
Because there's one card that fits a little too well for being a little shitty scrungler. So here's the first one. You can pick that card. You can pick this card.
Ooh.
That one attack is supposed to be a 2. I forgot to change it until literally 20 minutes before we started.
That
It's
is
too
completely
late.
fine.
All right, and then the next card is boop 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 boop. This card.
Ooh.
And then the last card that I'm adding in right now for fun is this.
Yeah,
card.
that makes too much sense. Well, I'm Arch, so I know which one I'm picking.
Yeah.
It's gotta
Which
be
one you
this
pick?
one.
Alrighty. You go through and you add that card to your hand. Okay. As you can see, on top of each of these cards, they have three numbers to the type of them. The number all the way on the left is how much money it costs to summon this card.
Yeah.
If you look over here, you can see your health and your wealth.
Yes. Are there supposed to be numbers on them?
Yes.
I cannot see them.
You cannot see them? Okay, let me
They're
give you
pitch
control.
black.
Yeah,
Oh.
it has a bar on top of it.
Oh,
Let me just-
okay, yeah. If you give me control, I'll be able to see them. Or
Yeah,
if you
I'll just give everyone control of these.
and then I can, yeah.
All players, save,
Oh, sick. Yeah, no, I can see it.
and let me go here to boop 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 boop. Controlled by all players, and let me do that for the enemy team as well, so you can see their health and wealth as well. Boop. Controlled by all players.
Playing a TTRPG game and a TTRPG.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I had this idea literally at 4 a.m. on Tuesday, and I was like, well, this is what I'm doing.
I love this so much.
All right, so.
Arch stole Noctua's deck.
Yeah, he stole Noctua's deck. It's not grand as fun. I'm going to tell you the effect of Sunflower Orb form really quick. So, the effect of Sunflower Orb is that she costs 0 attack and she only has 1 HP and 1 attack. But the gimmick is that she may select an enemy opponent, and that enemy opponent will basically just will be unable to attack for that turn, for they will be too busy bouncing you.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yep. And the only the main gimmick with combat is melee characters can only attack if they are in the front row.
Yeah.
And they can attack the enemies on the front row or the back row if there are no enemies on the front row. Ranged characters can attack from the back row.
Yeah.
Anywhere. Just like a certain other card game that we will not mention.
We will not mention.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, this is the best.
Alrighty. And similarly, every time you draw a card, you can pick from any of those 4 cards that originally showed up to add on. That's my way of getting around. As I'll be honest, this deck has a lot of really expensive cards.
Yeah.
In it, because, you know, it's Echoing Bonds.
So you can always draw from the cheaper cards.
Yeah, you can always draw from the cheaper cards, so you don't get completely McDicked over.
I love it. That's a really brilliant way to avoid, like the equivalent of getting a brick hand.
Yeah. So, right here, your wealth. Every turn, it will go up by 1, and whenever your round starts, your wealth is completely replenished. And you can spend money to play any of your cards you've gained at any point. Excellent. I am now going to roll for your opponent's hand. Whoops, that's a question mark. Roll 5. That's a 4. 5. That's still 4. D6. Ah, hilarious. Okay. I'm debating on whether or not you should see your opponent's hand. Since I can see your hand as well, I think it's only fair that you can see your opponent's hand.
Yeah, that's fun.
So I will quickly grab his hand. Let me quickly go through here. All right. I will not explain what each card does, but
yeah.
On the top left corner, you'll see his hand. Boo.
Oh.
I want to point out how fucking good sword looks.
Yeah.
All right. Oh boy, 2. Okay.
Always looking good, sword.
Oh jeez. This is hilarious, actually.
Everything looks good on that man.
Yep.
I see. The theme of this deck is motherfuckers.
Yeah. All right, let's see. And then he got a 6. All right, and 6 is. 6 is fun.
That's fun.
All right, and then he got a 3. Okay. Oh, that's funny. He rolled 2 twice. That's very funny. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Big meaty monsters.
And finally, he gets a dupe of Quicksilver God.
Oh boy.
Pretty stacked hand you're going up against.
Yeah, those are some strong monsters.
It's a stacked hand, but very expensive characters altogether. And he will take as his free card, he will just go with this card.
Tracks.
Alright, and now we are going to flip a coin to see who goes first. Jay, would you mind rolling me a 1d2 and call which side you want to,
I want the one side. Fuck!
Alright, if that's the case, your opponent is going to immediately play his first card. So, since he only has 1 wealth available to him, he will just play his Soldier Grunt card. And on the first turn, the person cannot attack, but whoever goes second can attack that turn.
That makes
Yu-Gi-Oh
sense.
rules.
Yeah.
All right. If that's the case, it is now your turn. You have 1 wealth.
Okay.
And his wealth will increase to 2. Let me boost that really quick.
Excellent. Do I draw a card or?
Yes, you may draw an additional card. So roll me a 1d21.
1d21. 4.
4. Okay. Actually, that works pretty well for you. Actually.
That'd be nice.
Doop doop doop. You drew a soldier grunt, which works really well with the guys you got here.
Yeah, with my little guys.
Yeah.
So yeah, soldier grunt immediately. Let's play him right there.
Right there, you got
Face
it.
to
I should
face.
give you. Yeah, I'm actually gonna give you control over all of these.
Over all the cards.
Yeah, I'll do it later.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. I think it's actually pretty easy for me to just go, you there.
Yeah. All right.
It's
Are you
completely
going
chill.
to? All right. Are you going to attack or are you going to let it hold?
I'm going to. Oh boy. So he can play a Sola and immediately attack on the next turn, which is pretty scary, to be honest. I think the only way I can take this thing out is if I attack into it. So we'll just mutually attack each other.
Okay, you mutually attack each other. In this case, both these soldiers have 2 attack, despite what it says on here. And they only have 1 health at the same time, so they are going to take, they are both going to destroy each other in this instance.
Yes!
So, boosh, boosh, exploded.
Exploded.
Alright, if that's the case, I believe that is all the actions you have for this turn.
Darn straight. Oh, wait,
right,
I can technically play the sunflower, but yeah, no.
You could.
Not
very
now.
technically play the sunflower.
Not now, because Solo would walk up and down smash.
Yeah. Alrighty, and I'm going to boost your wealth by 1. Alright. Boop. 2. Okay, first this guy is going to draw. Boop, boop, boop. Let's roll 1d21. 17! Alright. More near the bottom. Oh, very interesting. Actually kind of ass useless for this guy right now. But it's fine. And whenever I play a, I will, for an enemy, I'll explain what that card does.
Yeah.
Doop, 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 doop. Let's see, 17, it would be somewhere around here. There it is. He draws the minor boss. Alright. If that's the case, it is now fully his turn.
Yep.
And he is going to... yeah, he's going to play his solo card.
Makes sense.
He's going to play his solo card, and he's immediately going to whap you in the fucking face with it.
I take the 2 damage.
Yeah. Can you please subtract that off of that health total from me, please? Thank you very much. Alright, and since Sola got played...
screenshot this rapidly to send it to people because this is the best.
Yeah. So, to quickly explain what Sola's ability is, it won't come into action this turn, but whenever Sola takes damage, at the end of the turn, her health is restored to full.
Okay, so you gotta kill her in 1.
Yeah, you gotta kill her in 1. You gotta get someone beefy. She's going to be on the field for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also should state that enemies that are currently bouncing the sunflower could not defend their boss either.
Yeah, so sunflower is just neutralization. I love it. Okay.
Yeah. All right, it is now your turn. Draw a card.
Roll that 1d21. 15.
Oh, I also forgot that. Also remember to pick your free one of those 4 from before.
Oh yeah. No, do I get a choice of the 1d? Do I get a choice of what I draw from the deck or one of those?
Let's say you get a choice. So do you want to pick one of those free ones, or do you want to stick to these?
Let's go. Okay, so I'm going to pull one of the free units. Get me one of the grunts.
All right. Do you want the minor grunt or the warrior grunt?
Whatever. The guy with the long neck. The guy that's gonna get boosted
grunt,
by these ones. Yeah.
You got it. Okay. Let's see. Doop 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 doop. Warrior Grunt is up here. I'm just gonna put them on the side so it's easy for me to copy and paste at all times.
Yes.
Alright, give me a sec. There are a little, they're a bit of, there it is. Soldier Grunt, that's what I named them. Alright, and I'm just gonna really quick put them on the right side, but what's your turn gonna be while I do this?
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I've only got two mana. So I can only really I can only really do this, but it'll buy me a turn. I'm gonna play Sunflower.
Alright, you're gonna play Sunflower, and where are you gonna play her at?
I'm going to play her in the back row.
Alright, you're gonna play Sunflower in the back row, okay.
Yep. And I'm going to Doinker Bounce on Sola.
Alright, Sola is being Doinker Bounced.
Then play a Captain in the front row right here.
Alright, here you go. Boop.
And then I'm going to attack life points directly for 2 damage.
Alright. The enemy takes 2 damage off of their health total.
Excellent.
Very good. Alright, your turn ends and your wealth goes up to 3.
Perfect.
Alright, you're almost at wealth cap. Alright, it is now your opponent's turn once again. They are going to draw from the big deck this time. Boop 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 slash roll. I keep on doing shift slash instead of regular slash. Roll 1d21. 9. Okay, 9 is. Yeah, all right. Sure.
Yeah.
This guy's hand is
Yeah.
All right. Here's what he's going to do. He is going to play the sword card onto the field.
Yes.
So, the sword card is immensely beefy, as you can see.
Yes. But he's the soft boy.
Yeah, very soft. He will basically go down in 1 hit from just about anything except for Sunflower. And here is what his effect is. Sword's effect is very simple and straightforward. He does a insane amount of damage, and that's pretty much it, except if you also have an Ansler card on the field. Ansler can give up his attack to give Sword a second attack.
Ha! That's great.
So if you have an Ansler and a Sword and your opponent has no defenders, you just win. Alright. Boop, boop, boop. That will be all of the things. Sola is currently Doinker bouncing, so
Yes.
she cannot attack, but his sword certainly can. So he is going to attack your minor captain right in the face, which will blow with the fuck. Sorry, your warrior captain. Right
Yeah,
in the face,
do they
which will
deal damage?
explode it.
Do they deal damage to each other, or does it uses the high? It's Yu-Gi-Oh rules when attacking, right?
Yeah.
Ah, yes, excellent.
It is Yu-Gi-Oh rules, correct? So this guy is going to fucking explode.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I figured it would be a little too easy. I figured it would be like an infinite forever
Yeah.
if it was like not that. So
No, that makes sense. It's like a cool puzzle.
yeah, let me move that over there. All right. With that, his turn is ended and his wealth goes up to 4. All right, it's your turn now.
Okay, so I got a Heart of the Cards, something fucking nasty from the deck. So let's do this. Bam, 10.
10. Okay. All right. So. Wow, you got this one, huh? Okay. So, here's the card you drew. Boop.
Ah!
Sasha. So, Sasha works exactly how you think she works. You can play her on the field. And here is her ability. She has the very, very actually good ability. Sheik, you can spend, after playing her, you can spend 1 wealth to give all cards on your field +1/+1.
Oh,
for that
that's
turn.
excellent. Okay. Oh,
Big
that
buffer.
fucking rules. Okay. That is indeed schnasty. for now, I gotta worry about clearing the board just a pinch.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play captain here.
All right, your captain goes there, and that is 2 wealth from you.
Yep, and for my last wealth, this guy here.
All right, he has 3 attack now.
That will give him enough to kill Sola and then Doinker Bounce Sword.
All right.
And then attack his life points directly for 2!
Yeah, that's pretty dang good. All right, you destroy the Sola card, and then this guy will explode. Wait, let me do. Wait, never mind. No, sorry, I'm wrong. My brain was flatlining for a second.
No, it's fine.
All right, and then you are Doinker Bouncing Sword, so they have no
Yes.
defenses. So you have now lowered their health to 6. You are now in
Yes.
the lead, which is a good thing, because that sword was up for much longer.
Yeah.
Bad.
No, that sword can, like, my entire deck is made out of weenies. That sword can and will fucking kill me.
Yep. So.
As is his wont.
All right, if that's the case, I believe you have no more actions this turn.
Yes.
All right, so.
Oh, I'd have 0 wealth because I used 2 on this one, 1 on this one, and then yeah.
But yeah, your wealth has fully replenished,
Yes,
and it's
but
now
it's
at 4.
fully. So I got some options next turn.
Yeah. So. Here is how this is going to go. All right. So he is going to play, Silver God.
Oh.
Right fucking here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. That's gonna be a problem.
That's gonna
very
be a
soon.
fucking problem.
All right. So, Sword is still being Doinker
Yeah, Doinker
bound, so
bounced.
Sword cannot attack. But Silver God will do a play that I'm gonna roll a 1d2 to determine who Silver God hits.
Oh, excellent.
D2. Okay, she's punching the grunt.
Yes.
All right. So Silver God punches the grunt and fucking Mick explodes him right in the goddamn face. He explodes and he is now gone, and the person no longer has any attackers, unfortunately. I will say, however, Silver God did take 1 heckle of damage from that.
So her attack doubles.
Yeah, it's 6 now, so remember that. She's at 3 health, 6 attack.
Yes.
Alrighty. This person's wealth now goes up to 5, and it is now your turn.
Okay.
Alright, will you Heart of the Cards it, or will you try something different?
So we've got some options right now. Let me think. Mathematically speaking, I can... Nope, that won't work. That would, though. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna pull a grunt.
Okay, you're gonna pull a grunt. Which
I'm gonna
grunt?
pull a grunt. The one with the long neck again.
Long neck, you got it. Here you go.
Okay. I'm going to play the grunt.
Alright, you play the grunt.
And that brings me down to 3.
Yep, you were at 3.
Then I'm going to play Sasha.
Alright, you're gonna play Sasha.
And then I'm going to roid out my entire team, using Sasha, spending my last 2. So everybody gets +2/+2.
Alrighty. Alright, so that's the case. Your grunt has 5 attacks.
Yeah, so the grunt is gonna attack Sword, and they're gonna trade and fucking blow each other up.
Yeah, they're both dead, but you have killed both Sword and him. And now you'll have your 4/4 captain and your 3/3 sunflower.
My 3/3 ripped ass sunflower. I'm going to Doinker Bounce Silver God.
Alright.
Because it's
Silver God
funny.
is now being Doinker Bounce.
And then everybody else is gonna swing for face. So that's 5 damage there at 1 health.
Yeah, alright. I will say, Sasha is not
back low.
a ranged attack.
Oh, okay, yeah, she can cheer from the back, so 2 health.
Yeah, they're at 2 health.
That Silver God's scary.
Yeah, Silver God's very scary. I should have made her probably like max cost, honestly, thinking about it. But
She's
you know
fucking
what?
awesome though.
Yeah. All right. They are at 2 health, and unless you have any other ideas that you want to go for.
Nope, nothing.
All right. It is now their turn. Okay. Whew. So, they are going to.
They're at full power now. They got full cost.
So, they could, with how much wealth they have right now, they could play yoked out Sunflower.
They could, yeah.
But they are going to play Quicksilver God.
Ooh.
And Quicksilver God is he does have range, I will say.
Uh-oh.
He's kind of bonkers, but they will put them here. And Quicksilver God, his ability is very simple. When he destroys a card, the excess damage of that card spreads to the adjacent spaces next to him.
Oh, fuck! That's unfortunate for me.
Yeah, it really is. The Sunflower Doinker Bounce effect is still going to be happening, even after this, but he is going to attack Sasha directly, because he's a monster made of war crimes. Also, I forgot to roll his new card. Let me roll what card he gets first. D21. 3. Okay, and 3 is... Jesus Christ, what the fuck? He pulls another Sunflower.
I see.
Alright. But yeah, he's going to attack directly, so here's what's going to happen. Both Sunflower and Sasha are gone, and that excess damage is going to hit you for 2.
Okay. Here we go.
Regular Silver God is still bounced despite this, so he cannot do anything else. Also, you are at max wealth now, so let me put that there. You are now at 5 wealth.
Okay. Let me think. Do I know what... You know, I'm gonna Heart of the Cards it with Ansler's Rage form. I don't know what it does, but that's perfect.
Okay.
Get me another Sunflower at the start of the turn.
Alright, I'll get you another Sunflower. I'm going to paste it right here.
Excellent. Sunflower over here.
Alright, Sunflower will go here.
And then in this case, Ansler up here.
Alright, and remember, Ansler has to be destroyed before he can go into his rage form. And you can just destroy him by headbutting him into Silver God.
Yes, that will just work. Instead, I'm gonna Doinker Bounce Silver God.
Alright, okay. In this case, he will headbutt himself into Quicksilver God.
Yeah, he's going to headbutt himself into Quicksilver God. He takes the 4. And then we're gonna go with Rage Ansler.
Alright, he is going to swap to Rage Mode Ansler. So, Rage Mode Ansler works like this. Look how good this looks.
Oh, it looks so good.
So here's how Rage Mode Ansler works. He has gained a +2 to his attack, and every time he destroys an enemy, he gains an additional +1 to his attack permanently.
Oh, that's fucking yoked. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to headbutt into this dude with this guy, and they both trade and die.
Alright, yep, these two both die.
And I believe that'll be all.
Alright, that's all for your turn. Okay. So, it is going to swap back to this guy's turn, if that is the case.
Yes.
He is going to draw. This guy has not learned the power of grunt cards, it seems.
It's fine, he's just drawing max cost shit, it's lit.
Yeah. He is just drawing max cost shit. He's the dude in the tutorial of Hearthstone.
Twin dragons, I think?
Yep, that is indeed twin dragons. So let me add that to his hand. Okay. So, he is... Okay. He is going to play Sunflower.
Ooh.
Sunflower is a any position type character. Because, why'd I copy and paste that? Let me just delete. this. Okay, better. You don't play Sunflower. So, I'm going to explain how Sunflower works. If you have a bouncing doinker on the field, Sunflower costs 0 to summon.
Oh!
You just sacrifice this, and she is summoned, and that's why it is a question mark underneath her money. Now, you might be wondering, why is the other 2 question mark? For every turn that the bouncing doinker has been on the field, she gets a +1/+1.
Oh.
If not, she just has a 1/1 for the start.
Okay.
Her other ability, because she is the most yoked card in the game, honestly, is she can spend 1 wealth to banish 1 card from the field forever.
Oh.
But this guy just spent all of his fucking money and on a 1/1 card, so she's basically useless right now. Since his Silver God is still being doinker bounced, this one's just gonna try to hit Ansler, Rage Ansler. Anyways, Ansler gets
his +1/+1.
Yep, he is now stronger.
I think I hearted the cards in at the start of my turn.
Yep, do it.
I want to see what we got. 14.
14 is... Oh, fun. Very fun. Okay. I like this card a lot, actually. Boop, boop, boop. 14. Let's see. Where did you... There you are. Boop.
Ooh.
So, here's how this card works. It's very cheap and has a lot of health and has an okay amount of damage. But every time it is destroyed, it returns to your hand.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Okay.
That's fucking lit.
Yep, it's still your turn.
Okay, there's only one way to end this. Gotta doinker bounce Silver God and then go for Fatal with Rage Ansler.
Yep. Alright. You continue to doinker bounce Silver God to hell and back. And now she has been with that alone. And then your Ansler attacks the opponent's health directly, dropping him down to a 0. And with that, the game has concluded. Let me.
The most canon thing is Silver God never being defeated and everyone just playing around her.
Yeah, extremely canon. Let me go down to chatting. This is a good theme for that, I think. Alright. Back in the non-card space.
Ah, yes.
Boo. This guy in front of you, he does like that dramatic Yu-Gi-Oh thing. You know, like when Seto Kaiba got Exodia?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does that, and he just kind of falls backwards onto his ass onto the ground. I can't fucking zoom in enough to spin him around. There we go. He falls out of his chair on his ass, and he goes, "Damn, you're pretty good for a rookie."
Arch collects her cards and then puts them back in the deck. Thank you very much.
Oh, God. That's pretty fun, though. What the hell is this card game, anyways?
I do not know. Arch did not read the back of the cards.
He does not read the back of the cards. Definitely have a card back, don't worry.
Yeah, very
Ignore
real.
how Ansler is somehow a 3-sided card.
It's a triangle.
Yeah. It's fine. You roll it like a D4.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes, oh, God damn. He seems out of breath for some reason. And he goes, okay, damn, alright, I'm gonna be back later, but next time my deck's gonna be 3 times stronger, I swear to you. And he runs away. As he runs away, someone enters the district.
I wonder how you can even get more cards for this game.
Oh, it's me.
It's you.
Cassius sees this guy running off like a grunt in an anime, like, what's happening? Oh. Walks up, hey Arch, what are you doing over here?
Well, I actually set up a table to hawk my wares in order to achieve public outreach. But then I started shuffling this deck of cards, and a crowd has formed as a result.
Oh, are you like playing people?
She looks across the way, looking at the man running off. She was about to say no, and then she realizes, I suppose that's exactly what's happening. I suppose so.
Oh, did you win?
Yes.
He kind of looks like he lost.
You see the sparkle of anime tears in the air as he sprints off. Yes.
In the anime opening, this is what they cut to in the third OP.
Yes, I did. I have to admit, the game is rather fun.
Oh, what game is it?
She looks at the cards for the first time.
You look at the card back for the first time and you notice something very strange. It seems like there is a name on there, but it's been like mangled and scratched out. On every single one.
I don't know. Whoever's deck this is, they did a miserable job on upkeep.
If this is true, if this is Noctua's deck, this makes it extra sad.
I'm coming at Noctua's life.
Those metal hands.
They should be ashamed of themselves.
She just has metal hands, homie. She can't help it. Oh, let me see them. Maybe I know.
Hands them over.
Have I seen these before, Smile?
Maybe. You know what? Sure, let's go with the headcanon that the indeed Noctua's card she dropped on the ground somewhere. Would Noctua have shown Cassius these cards?
Yeah, I gotta ask, is this like a tradable, collectible card game that exists out there in the world? Or is this a TTRPG that her and Heil have been like workshopping?
You know, that's a good question that I don't have the answer to.
So Cassius, Noctua talked at you about these for a while.
Oh, I know what these are. Noctua told me about these.
In fact, these look very familiar.
Wait, can you turn those over for a second?
You turn them over and you start to sweat. This is literally Noctua's deck of cards.
Oh, where did you get these?
Someone brought them in. It was, oh god, Arch. Okay. Arch speaks up and sort of like holds her arm aloft in the usual dramatic way, dramatic yet lackadaisical way that she does. They brought it in as some sort of reclaimed cursed artifact. You've seen transactions go down like this. It was not. They probably brought it in thinking it was a pawn shop.
Oh. Well, I think these are Noctua's. I think this is Noctua's deck of cards from the little game she plays. You can tell because the backs are all scratched up from her metal hands.
Arch turns them over. I see. She squints at them slightly.
I think her and the girl that lives in the floor above your house both play, so you might be able to play her or something. She might have a deck. You can tell. You can also tell, and he starts like pointing at the different characters. These are characters from one of the stories she likes to talk about.
I'm just getting the clearest image of Cassius like working on paperwork in the foreground, like and Noctua like ba 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 ba, like holding them up in the air, showing them one by one.
Let me tell you why the Sunflower Orb card is actually the strongest one in my deck.
Yeah, it's very like when you're listening to like your little sibling or like child that you're taking care of talk about their special interest, and you're like, they're not really explaining this to me in a way that I actually understand, but I know that they really like it.
I just have the distinct image in my head of Noctua and Heil dueling, and Heil being the Seto Kaiba.
Yeah!
And Noctua going, my deck has no weak cards, Heilba.
And Heil demolishing. I get the feeling that Noctua even lost this deck the time she got her ass knocked across a district by Graves. Like it just flew. Shit flew from her body like loot.
Yeah.
like raid loot.
Yeah.
Graves just didn't pick it up.
Arch is looking down at the deck with a fierce intensity. You get the feeling she just added a side quest to her log. Defeat Heilba at cards.
Yeah.
do you want me to show you how Noctua told me that they're supposed to
Ye-
work? Like this one, he points at the little
yes.
orb. She says this is the best card in the entire game.
I see. It was rather useful last time, indeed, yes. The Doinker bounce was quite effective.
Yeah, she really likes this one.
I'll admit, it does seem more played than the other ones. The scratches are deeper.
Somehow the only card with a back on it. The backs are ripped to shred every time.
Oh my god, I'm just imagining Noctua playing against Tile, and Noctua's nerves and also bad poker face are acting up, and she's just crushing the cards in her hand. I was like, huh, good hand, huh? Noctua's like, no. Arch actually collects the cards and considers them for a moment. In that case, should I return them to their proper owner?
I mean, she's not here right now.
Okay, good. You feel like Arch was beginning to take psychic damage and then it reversed.
Maybe he'll let you keep them so that there's another person that can play with him and Hayo, because I don't think there's anyone else that I know of that they play with.
Yes, that is a good point.
If you get really good at the game, she'll definitely let you keep them because she likes taking on strong opponents, and I know you're really good at most card games, so.
Arch is looking at you with those glittering eyes, and she seems to be thinking something. If these decks are made out of... These are made out of recognizable characters, especially those that your friend seems to like. She's running through something in her head.
I actually have a copy of the book that these characters are from in my room from when I was at the island, but I don't know if I could recommend it.
I see.
There's a lot of explicit scenes in there.
Your brow furrows, yeah. That was a little cringe reading that with Dodge on the boat.
Yeah, he's like, I brought this book because Noctua recommended it, and I thought it would be a good read for the boat. Opens it, sex scene, closes it.
Arch is thinking to herself, like, very visibly, it seems she's been bitten by game design fever. And she sort of reaches down and is like, could you perhaps spare your lunch break to come sit with me for a bit?
Oh, sure.
Arch pulls out her cell phone. She's going to call up Hyle.
Oh boy. Actually, this is perfect timing, because I had a... Right here.
Oh.
Actually.
Yeah, let me move out the way.
The phone rings. You eventually hear the phone pick up. Hello?
Yes, hello, Hyle. I need to speak to you about something of dread importance.
Oh, sure, what's that?
Your card game. I've discovered a deck, I believe, that was in the possession of your associate.
Oh, you found that, did you? Yeah, I heard she lost it a while back. She was pretty torn up about it, honestly.
I see. Well, in that case, I suppose I'll have to forge a deck of my own.
Oh, yeah, you could do that. It's pretty easy.
Hyle has fucked off. Yeah, no, Hyle is out of town.
Yeah, Hyle is out of town.
That
is true.
I'm like, God, the fucking...
Wait! Hold the phone!
Yeah, no.
Stop the presses! She's in cell phone? She's in cell phone range?
She wouldn't be in cell phone range. I got it.
No, she can be. This just means one other thing.
Yeah, that would be Noctua's in range too. I'm like, oh damn, I want Arch to ask for game design tips from Heil on the fucking phone, but I forgot, like, flat out the Indigo cell phones are relegated to the area around Indigo. So
Damn.
you are, fuck, damn it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. She calls up Heil and gets nothing.
Yeah,
Damn. Me grasping for straws that I can call Noctua on the phone. You guys smacking them on.
Manifest.
Like, no.
Arch, like, here's the phone ring.
image train yourself a Noctua.
Arch.
Sorry, or a Heil.
Arch starts to get increasingly upset. The phone just rings on busy for a while, and then she puts the phone down, and she picks it back up and calls someone else.
Who are you calling?
Kumo!
Oh, okay. Let me get his thing. Boop, 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 boop. I'll grab it from the Arch Shop maps. There. There. Boom. Hello?
I'm about to make something terrible happen.
Yeah.
Hi, Kumo, I need your game design expertise.
What for?
To design a game.
You get like a solid 4.5 seconds of silence. Okay.
Please come to the cross. I will be buying everyone lunch.
Sure, I'll be there as soon as I can. So with the twinge of confusion in the back of his voice you hear, and then burp.
Arch is about to do something else cringe, Cassius, as you watch. She picks up the phone.
Oh boy.
She's gonna call Julius here.
Oh boy. I don't have a transparent Julius tier pod. You know what? I'll just give you the next best thing I can find in my library. Boop, boop, boop. Let me just.
Yeah, they did play tabletops
Yeah.
together.
No, literally, she's like, I need to build a deck so that when Hyalba returns, I can defeat her.
Yeah. Here, this is a fun one. Sure, let's just go with this one. Why not? This was the first one that popped up when I searched Julius Souvenir.
Yes, hello? Is this Tidemaster Julius Steer? Yes! Hot? You hear the sound of seagulls in the background. Are you busy right now? Yes, I am. I'm otherwise occupied. I'm at the office. Is your office on a boat? Ha! Funny story. Yes, it is. Don't call me again. Hold on.
Cassius takes the phone. Cassius picks it up. I know you're not at your office. Don't talk to my best friend that way.
I mean, yes. Hi, Cassius. I'm busy, doing important things.
Oh. Well, there's actually a very convenient thing I can add to the situation that I GM'd there on the map.
Oh.
Just in case. Let me just move them so it's more comedically closer.
Where?
Boop, 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 boop. Over here. Rui and Karsh are walking by. Goddamn fucking Tyr dodging off his fucking leg on us today.
Jerk.
Oh!
Absolute jerk.
Squeezes through the crowd.
Wait, Rui, Karsh, come on.
Huh?
Cassie's clearly on the phone. You said something about Tyr shrinking off his work today?
I'm very busy. Listen, I'm in Pinion Tower. Papers stacked to the roof.
I think he took his boat out to do something he just said me time with.
Wow, that's so crazy because I'm on the phone with him right now and he's saying that he's in his office doing paperwork.
What?
Yeah, well, that's a fucking lie.
What part of any of this would indicate that I'm lying to you?
The part where you're lying to me, Tyr.
There's dead silence from the other part of the line. You hear a loud.
Wow,
Boat
I
goes.
wonder what that could be.
That was, Karsh. She let the...
Karsh is standing right next to me.
What? Tell Karsh to get back to work!
Karsh is doing his job, unlike somebody.
Yeah, I'm totally doing my... Karsh hides the hot dog he and Rui got. Yep, no, very busy right now, huh?
Cassius does what looks like a wink, but his eyes always wink.
Yeah! You blanket, Karsh. Okay, yeah, sure, fine. What was it again? Tabletop gaming. Okay, I'll turning the boat around. You hear a loud creak as he starts to row.
Don't be a jerk. She's inviting you to do something that you like.
You hear him muttering on the other side of the line as he starts to row.
Oh god.
Yeah, if you give me Kumo and Tyr in the cross, I want these four to help brainstorm Arch a deck.
Yeah, sure,
Anyway,
let's do that.
Cassie's concerned. Tyr's gonna be here in a minute. You guys want to get out of here?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
Which way? Which way?
absolutely.
Yeah. From the water, so probably you should head towards Old Town.
Oh,
Oh,
yep.
that's a smart idea. These two fucking head out.
My god.
Yeah, no, flat out. Rui was gonna be your second opponent, but this is funnier.
Oh my
Alright,
god.
I'm gonna say we take 5 while I set the cross up.
Fantastic. I'm...
Yeah, y'all were like, yeah, she calls Hal, and I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, no, she's out of cell phone range. I fucking wish she wasn't. I'm like,
yeah, no.
Like Indigo phones can only call phones in Indigo. They can't call phones in like Bell, like
Bluebell or anything. Yeah, no, they legit. It's just for it's because like Indigo runs on a different like network more or less than everywhere else.
So like Snowbell and Bluebell can talk, but Indigo and Bluebell.
Literally everywhere else in the country can talk to everywhere else in the country. Indigo's its own thing. On purpose. Me like, I'm going to do this, so it's like a closed room. This will not bite me in the ass in the future. Yeah, it just makes it so right now you can't talk to Heil or Noctua, and I'm like, I completely forgot, and I'm like,
what if we let her be in sail range? What if we let her do that?
Just
turn around and call Noctua for the next 5 hours.
Noctua, I found a shadow version of you, and it was bad, but that's not important. I found your trading cards. Noctua, like, actually in character, Noctua would be like, I see, the most important thing of all. Thank you very much.
Okay, here's a question. Do you want Tyr to, like, arrive randomly in the middle of a conversation?
Yes.
Okay. I will put him on the GM layer for when he is most needed.
I also think it's funny because we didn't tell Tyr where to come.
Yeah.
So
he just has to figure it out.
He has to figure it out.
His ability to find us.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
We said, come here, and he said, ugh, fine. And then we did,
Fine.
tell him where to go.
Fine, sure. Tyr sucks so bad. I love it.
I like how he got banned from tabletops for being a jerk, and then she's like, come tabletops, and he's like, oh, fuck.
Fine.
Turning the boat around. You know you like tabletops, Tyr. You can't deny it.
Sure, whatever.
You like Krabby Patties.
Don't you, Tyr?
Okay, let me get a good theme for the cross going.
Arch just calling up all her goth friends.
Yeah. You know, I bet the theme I usually use for Midnight Diner would be really good. There it is.
I'm sorry that I pointed out that Heil wasn't here, everyone. I'm sorry, I robbed us.
It's
no, you added to the continuity because it makes sense because, like, there's a lot of stuff that Arch could just, like, if Heil was within phone call range, Arch could just unload and, like, yeah. No, same thing with Noctua. It just wouldn't work. You're right. The continuity is important.
Also, it also helps because I forgot until literally the second that the town that Heil and Noctua are going to for FR is anti-technology hell zone.
Yeah.
Your tech does not work there. Too magic.
Yeah.
All right.
Civ emoji.
So, is everybody good to go?
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So, you all head into the cross. Kumo showed up fairly quickly around this time. Apparently, he wasn't too far away, but you're all at your booth. So oh god.
Offhanded comment. I picked up the thing that was in the bush when we walked over here.
Okay.
I will DM mask.
Okay,
I'm gonna DM you
Kumo.
one thing really fast, Jman.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny. I have an idea to pair this with. If you would humor me, Roma.
Yeah.
What?
So just mostly because I think this is very fun. Arch sits down and like looks at the two of you and is like, okay, so I would like to begin discussions on how to design a deck for this exciting new card game that my associate has created.
Okay. So like the deck Noctua has is like all from that book. Is there like a thing you want to base it on?
Yes. Me and my associates, I suppose.
Oh.
The people I know from this town. I think giving it a local flavor would be enjoyable. So, finding out exactly who to place within the deck, how to power them, and what they can do would be fun.
Okay.
Similarly, she turns over and looks over to you, Cassius. I would like to design you a deck as well.
Oh, me?
Yes.
You want me to play? I guess I can play against you.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, you know what we can do when Tyr gets here, if he gets here, we could play a game so that we can all understand how the cards work.
Exactly. She looks over to Kumo.
Do you want to oh, I guess I'll ask Kumo. Kumo, do you want to do like a pair where like there will be four of us so we can do 2v2, but it's like we have like our deck and you guys have your deck. Do you think that would be fun or would you rather watch?
Kumo thinks to himself about that for a sec. I could see it being fun. However, I must ask how exactly this card game came into being, I suppose. But I suppose we could figure that out later.
Yes, the person who knows the answer to that question is outside of cell phone range.
I see.
If we're doing 2v2s, I'm gonna ask this because I think you're the person who should get to pick, Kumo. Who do you want to be your partner?
Ghost Julius Tyr over your shoulder.
If you don't pick now, it's gonna default to Julius Tyr. I don't want to subject you to that.
Kumo thinks, let me make sure he doesn't have anything locked in. Okay. Let me just roll to die for him really quick.
Oh.
Kumo thinks about that for a second. I think hold on. I'm just going to decide randomly to avoid any social awkwardness.
Oh, don't worry. I asked before he got here because I thought it would be less awkward that way. If you want to pair with like Arch or someone you're more comfortable with.
He's like, no, this will be fine. Alright, if Kumo rolls a 1, he'll pair with Julius Tyr. If he rolls a 2, he'll pair with Cassius. Rolls a 3, he'll pair with Arch. Alright. You see Kumo basically, like, he's like, well, you mentioned tabletop, so I figured dice may be involved. He shuffles into his, jacket and he pulls out a D3. And then he rolls it on the table, lands on one. I see. I'm afraid I'll most likely be pairing with Julie.
I see. I'm sorry, I won't be able to hold back then. Because if I hold back, it will be an insult to our rivalry, and so you will be subject to that.
I understand. He thinks a little bit about that. But he looks over to Arch. You said that you were interested in making cards of specific people.
Yes.
Specifically, maybe people you know locally.
Yes.
Well, if that's the case, maybe starting with making a list would be a good idea and working from there.
I will try not
Maybe-
to get duplicates of people that would go into Cassius's deck then.
Oh, I guess if we're both making decks from, I guess, do you want us both to have decks from people in the town?
Arch nods, unless you know people from elsewhere that you wish to include.
No, everyone I know is here. I guess he's like thinks. No, most of the people from the island came here.
Yeah, there's
Sounds
just like
good.
2 people and Shinpei's ghost.
This goes, I think it would be kind of funny if they came back and our decks had them in it.
Oh, that sounds really nice actually. Arch
Like you could have Heil and I'll have Noctua if you want.
Arch gets the smile, you know, the smile that's invisible to everyone else.
Yeah.
I see. Very well. Well, in that case, she thinks. She's like, I think we should start with ourselves, maybe.
Oh, do you want... Okay, question. Do you want to have yourself in your deck? Or do you want us to have each other in our decks?
Oh my god, that's a fun fucking question. Arch is gonna roll to die. This is like a character moment. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's gonna go, I think it would be most fun to be able to play ourselves from our decks.
Okay.
She smiles again. This concept is exciting her.
So your deck right now is you and Heil, and mine is me and Noctua.
Yes. I like
Okay.
this. It is like picking teams, but not for an athletic event.
Yeah. Do you want to have Kumo on your team?
Yes.
I guess I'll put Tyr on my team.
There is a split second of pointed silence in the room before Arch exhales.
That feel when you play the joyous tier card against him.
you know Cassius says, then I'll put Tyr in my deck, but there's like that underline all according to plan.
I have played this perfectly, you fools.
Kumo thinks about that a little bit. Well, if that's the case, it seems like you're he looks over at Arch. It seems like you're picking people who you are particularly close to right now.
Yes.
He thinks about that a little. Well, from what I remember correctly, you know Rouse particularly well. Looks over at Rouse, who's currently doing his passive-aggressively shaking a fucking thing of alcohol.
Yes.
Looks back.
I would very gladly add him to my team.
How many cards are in Noctua's deck?
21.
Oh gosh, that's a lot of people.
Yes.
Do you want maybe to have we can both we can have both of us in our deck? So like you have me and yourself, and I have you and me.
That seems
That way
wise.
We can fill out that number a little bit.
Yes.
Kumo actually raises a hand at that. If that's the case, I have a suggestion.
Yes.
So, for example, if you are going to have versions of each other deck, might I suggest that each deck has a different version of the same card then.
Oh.
So for example, you can have, I don't know, Arch Swear variant on Cassius's deck. And maybe Cassius Veils variant, which is deck.
I see. That's
like us
very
when-
smart.
And our Veils outfits and stuff. Yeah, okay.
In that case,
Arch has chapter 1 Cassius. Cassius has chapter 3 Cassius.
Arch is like thinking, mechanically speaking, I feel like I would have the capability to sell cards from my hand to the opponent, while Kumo, you would boost wealth in Taken to add like a ramp effect. She then looks over to you, Cassius. What abilities do you believe you would have?
Maybe something like... Okay, well, how did the cards work exactly? Is it like... So they have the health and the summon total and the attack
Yes.
total, right?
Yes.
What if it was like, I have a lot of health and I don't cost a lot to summon, but I can't attack?
Ooh, and you could potentially shield other cards, redirecting
Yeah.
the attack from them to you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
that's...
from like if they try to attack, like you can't attack the player's health while I'm on the field. You can only, if you're going to attack the player's health, you have to attack me instead.
Oh, yes. That sounds very good. And... oh boy. Here comes the question. Is Arch going to be nice or mean right now? Not on purpose. Mean. And in that case, you know him better than us. What would the Julius Tier card do?
Oh. Like, as much damage as physically possible.
Would it just be a gigantic attack stat with no health, or what?
Maybe something like a card that has to attack every single turn.
Always has to attack.
And if it doesn't attack, because, like, for example, if you were to use a card that kept it from attacking, it would take damage. But every time it takes damage, it gets stronger. It has to attack, and it only has, like, a little bit of HP.
Arch looks over to Kumo. The two of them see an image in their heads, a perfect visualization of a moth repeatedly batting into a light source. I see. A very aggressive moth, then.
Yeah.
Would he be a high-cost card, do you believe?
Probably, yeah. No, we can do like a thing where like a duo, like you guys could have a duo thing and we could have a duo thing. Or he points at himself and we could have a duo thing, like abilities that bounce off each other.
Very, very cool.
I see. Kumo thinks to himself a little bit. One thing that is worth always, of course, taking into account is cost total as well.
Yes.
As he said, you would be a very cheap card, Cassius. However, you would have an immense amount of health but couldn't attack. So you have to take into account drawbacks and how much damage you can deal, and overall usefulness when having a card on the field. He looks at the bounce card. If what you say is true, this card is completely imbalanced.
Arch looks down and pokes at the bounce card. It did seem very powerful.
Kubo flipping through this deck. Honestly, it seems a great deal these cards aren't the greatest balance. Like, he pulls up the Jocktua card, which I'll pull up right here onto the middle of... This card right here says that every time he attacks, you flip a coin. If you call correctly, you get the cheat.
Oh!
It's so funny. You can almost feel Noctua's ghostwriting behind this.
He says, so I feel like it'd be worthwhile taking into account overall power and cost into effect.
Maybe, like, if Arch trades a card to the other opponent, like you can hand a card from your deck to the opponent, you get however much it costs to summon that card added to your wealth for your next turn.
Oh,
I see.
That's very fun.
Yes, that is fun.
Ooh.
He thinks about that a little bit. Honestly, with that, he thinks that Kumo's brain kind of clicks a little bit. How about there could be a fair bit of synergy with that as well. How about a card, I don't know would be, but a card whose attack strengths depend on how much excess wealth you have. So, for example, if you have 6 wealth instead of the maximum 5, this card gains a +1/+1.
Oh, I see.
Oh, who's someone that likes money?
Arch's eyes unfocus for a second as a voice booms cosmically in her head. Miss Arch!
Sarai Scarlatti card. Kumo thinks to himself, I can't quite think of someone who would have quite
Yes,
an ability.
no one comes to mind. Arch is sweating.
Kumo thinks to himself a little bit. I don't know if you know this person or not, Arch, but there is Lily Mora.
Oh, yes. I suppose so, actually. She is delightful. Yes, we can take her.
Shoves the cat back in his box.
Miss Arch!
Do a pun!
Do a pun!
What would Mr. Rouse's ability be?
Well,
Kumo looks over at Rouse. Rouse still passive-aggressively shaking a drink.
Arch tilts her head slightly. Perhaps when he is defeated, he can re-roll into another card from your hand? That seems to
Or
match.
Maybe he could heal all other cards on the deck? Like on the field? When defeated?
She seems to consider this deeply, still staring at Rouse. Rouse, you feel them all appraising you.
Or maybe
Rouse.
like if he can last a certain amount of turns on the field, he could like make a drink and then heal everyone on the field who is not underage.
Kumo thinks to himself about that. Actually, that does give me a fun idea. As Rouse himself is a bartender, we can mix in a little bit of both what Art suggested and you suggested. He can heal other people on the field, and however, he can choose to either heal people on the field or give an enemy a tipsy debuff.
Oh,
that's very
yeah.
fun. And building off of... Oh, you go.
And seeing how, as I guess this is me pulling out a bit of a wide stretch of strings here, but seeing how as bars themselves generally attract a wide variety of people, I think it may make sense that if his card is destroyed, you can play another card from your hand of a similar cost to on the field when he is destroyed.
Arch nods. And building off of that idea, your mentioning of underage characters, there is only one person that I would consider putting in this card game, and it is the demon who frequently occupies the pile of boxes that I store things in.
And also, the Sasha card from Knock
Oh,
to
I
the
see.
So, like, if you gave Knock to a Rouse, Rouse couldn't heal Sasha.
That makes a lot of sense. Arch is thinking, the box fort kid card. I don't know whose side that should be on. I believe they're a representative of the city, so perhaps yours?
Mine? I don't know. They like your fort quite a bit.
And they are demonic in nature. I will gladly take them in that case.
Can I see flashback to Sky as getting hit in the face by a brick thrown by that child?
Greenbird plays. Arch taps the box fort kid card. I believe this one should have low attack and health, but should be able to delete any card from the field. So, if you destroy it through battle damage, it is quite easy. However, it has the effect of being able to remove anything.
I see. Kumo thinks about that a little bit. Actually, he looks at Cassius. You work at that Pomme de Terre detective agency, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Mayhaps you could include your co-workers in this.
Oh yeah, like Dodge and Calcabrina and Belle.
Yes.
Oogle.
Oogle would drive up the sales of the card game, were she printed on one of the cards, yes. Arch nods, finance suddenly awakening in her heart.
I don't know what kind of abilities they would have, though.
Oh, hold on, doubling back. Hyel and Noctua. What are their abilities? Arch immediately knows what Hyel's is.
Yeah.
I believe Hyel's stats would be high, and that would be her main ability, but she would also give you the ability, as my lead supplier, to perhaps draw cards from not only my deck, but also the opponent's. Instead of rolling a 1d21, you roll a 1d42 with the opponent's deck as the second part.
When Hyel card is on the field, you gain the steel deck.
Yeah!
Literally still to this day one of Hyel's flaws. Thief.
Thief will steal. I'm impressed how like a lot of these I'm like, oh, that we could do something clever there. Hyel's just like instantly like manifests. Like, yeah, no, that's how she works.
Yeah. Kumo thinks about that. Well, from what I've met your friend Noctua a few times. And from what I understand, she can seem to just conjure weapons straight from her limbs, correct?
Yes.
Maybe she can have different equip phases. So she can perhaps have a bow to be a ranged character, but would in turn have low health. Or she could have a spear of some kind, to be more of a melee fighter, and have a higher attack and health total to be balanced.
Yeah, that sounds good. I think that, maybe you can pull her in either form, and one should be expensive and one shouldn't be expensive. I don't know if that's balanced, I just think she would like that.
You notice something? Is there a Noctua card in the Echoing Bonds deck? Like a Slugtua card?
I did not put one in, unfortunately.
Perfect! No, that's ideal. That's in character. You realize looking at Noctua's deck, there is no card of himself in the deck. So you're like, yeah, no, she's gonna love that. Well, in that case, who else would... I believe now that we're acquiring more characters, we can start considering themes for our decks. For example, it seems like the deck that is forming around me is more... She pauses and looks forward. It's focused on the merchant class, primarily. Shopkeepers, etc.
Yeah, that's true.
While the ones that are forming around you seem to be focused on... She waits for you to finish it.
Is there a theme here? I guess
It seems...
if it's me and Noctua and Tyr, and then the detectives. Is there a theme here?
It seems to be focused primarily on people who are capable of, getting things done. Arch says with big finger quotes. For example...
You see a split second on his face where he's like, does Tyr get things?
For example, you have chosen yourself, who keeps a large portion of Old Town running. You have also chosen Noctua, who is one of the people who resolved a issue with an entire crime family. Additionally, you've chosen the Pomme de Terre Detective Agency, who frequently do odd jobs around the town. She does not mention Julius Tyr.
Maybe they could add, like, some members of the Tide's Edge or something.
Yes.
Because they help out a lot, too.
Also, in the meantime, Kumo's been sketching a little bit.
Yeah! The likeness is gorgeous.
He nods. It's a little wide because of the canvas, but I don't care.
I look good in monochrome. Arch mutters to herself.
He puts that sketch back away. Kumo thinks to himself a little bit as well. Well, honestly, your deck so far, Cassius, seems to be, Kumo's gonna say something shockingly like insightful, I guess. Small time heroes, I guess.
It is a good theme.
Blink, blink.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe that even functions as a good title for the deck.
Yeah.
Small time heroes?
Arch stares at you.
Do you not like that?
Oh, no, it's good.
Kumo thinks to himself as well. Yes, and for Arch, you mentioned since this deck is heavily about, seems to be merchant themed, mayhaps you could add other people from Whole Street, such as maybe Sun Jaba or the Doctor Woman down the way.
Oh, our song, maybe?
Yes.
Song, yes.
I think
That way you... Go ahead.
I think adding members of the merchantry would be a wise idea, but also, I think there's a growing theme here of those with an almost shadowy vibe who she starts to gesture
in the shadows.
yeah, the sort of like a hidden power. Would that be a good name for this deck? I believe more of this city rests on the shoulder of these individuals than others expect, she says, wiggling her fingers. Kumo, your brow grows heavy again. You know how much money Arch has in her bank account.
Yeah, Kumo looks at her, and like a few tired seconds pass of silence and you just hear him say, I suppose we can come up with that, yes? He thinks to himself a little bit. If that's the case, then may I suggest this deck have less character cards and mayhaps a surplus of spell-like cards.
Oh, more effect-like cards. Yes.
Yes. Since we're already going to be pulling from other people's decks, then we shouldn't need that many character cards in the first place.
That's very fun. Like a wide variety of different field effects. Ooh, she stops. Perhaps we could... You know who would fit our theme and vibe?
Who?
What's that?
Corvo over from Motions in this direction. As well.
I suppose so.
She's getting very much into it. Oh man, and then Arch stops as a name plays its way across her lips. She's like, I have a question about a very particular card, and whose deck would get this one?
Oh,
Okay.
Can you drop me a Sealy icon?
You got it. Doop, doop, doop. Sealy. Whoops, that's the wrong tab. I always accidentally type in my assets tab, the character tab. Doop, doop. All right.
By the way, this is the most fun.
Yeah.
There is the wandering priest who occupies the abandoned church. Is that a more small-time hero or a hidden power character?
Well, I don't know if she's either, because she's not a small hero. She's like the Olette, you know? She's like a big deal, and her power isn't hidden.
Healy's deck is the fucking Toon World deck.
Yeah, it is! I see. So she's the type of person that if you approached her about the concept of a card game, she's likely to do what we would do and make her own deck.
Yeah. I think she would pick all of the... Like, I think you would probably be in her deck. And, like, you know the guy who hangs out, over by the Ferris wheel in the, like, he's got the clownfish outfit going on?
Yes.
Yes,
Like
I'm aware
him.
of it.
Everyone agrees that Sealy would get involved with the fucking clown deck Maximilian Pegasus style.
Yeah.
Maybe like I know there's probably Skyus would probably end up in her deck.
I feel like Skyus is one of those characters that would have like two forms, like noble Skyus, and then Seely would like descend from the rafters if clown Skyus existed and be like, I'll be taking that with a long noodle arm.
Yeah. Yoink.
Yoink, that's mine now. Okay. In that case, we will push her to the side. Arch considers again deeply. What about... What about the diminutive doctor that's been traveling around the area?
Oh, yeah, I think that, wait, which one? JV or...
The new one.
Cosmo. Okay, they would probably... Okay, I don't mean this in a bad way. I really, really don't. I really don't. I don't know if Cosmo has a hidden power.
Cosmo, pulling a cart full of papers, sneezes very loudly.
Cosmo pulls out a gun.
It's Cosmo with the most phantasm kills out of any character in the
Somehow!
campaign.
Cosmo sneezes.
Kumo thinks about that. I suppose the only real excuse I can think of to shove that in is I do know her and Hyle are apparently very good friends.
I see.
Oh yeah, they are. We went out drinking. Remember that one time? They hung out like the whole time.
Yeah. Would they be a small-time hero then?
Probably. More than a hidden power, I think.
This is runic cipher all over again, and I love it.
Yeah, they did like single-handedly kind of save the tide, so their hidden power would be corporate rank.
In which case we already have Corvo for that. That would also lend your deck some healing.
True.
Kumo kind of thinks about that, thinks a little bit. There may be one or two people from... Kumo stops and trails off a little bit. There's that fellow who hangs out underneath the lantern at night.
Yes, that one and
Oh,
that one.
You mean, what did he say his name was?
I believe Kumo thinks to himself, he didn't give me a name last time I spoke with him. He seems to give a different one every time.
Yeah, him.
I want that card. Arch predictably puts a hand up.
Okay, what would his ability be?
Maybe...
He thinks about that a little. Well, we did give Rouse the ability for when he's destroyed, swap to a different card. Maybe it'd be more fitting for that one.
That makes a lot of sense, yes. In that case, maybe a card that you play from your hand that is able to duplicate another card in your hand.
Oh, like it doesn't actually have any properties of its own.
But
it just...
Yes, exactly. It fills out your deck, perhaps?
Okay.
Yes. Mayhaps that one.
For like, that could also be good for like, you know, the little, like the bouncy one and the little warrior one.
Yes, the side deck that you can just draw from whenever you wish.
Oh, that's brilliant. Arch's eyes sparkle. She's into this.
Yes. Kumo actually seems to get a little bit of a bright light in his head. There were also the characters from that game you ran a few weeks back, Arch.
Yes. They're
Such
fictional
as-
likenesses.
Yes, Lawrence Thompson.
Lawrence Thompson, I'm going to be honest, is the only one that I would borrow.
Yes, you could also mayhaps grab, there was that girl who, assisted you at the end. Her name was Fawn, I believe.
Yes.
Oh! Fawn and Kestrel would be... Well, I don't know if they're small-time heroes, but Fawn and Kestrel might be good.
Oh, they'd make such a good duo for your deck.
Yeah.
I have those two in my deck. I want to give them, like, a duo ability.
I see. Yes, I will part with those two.
Arch clenches her
Arch clenches her fist.
But you know who might be good for hidden abilities.
Yes. Hidden power.
Headmaster Daringway.
Yes! Roma, you do me a great favor this day.
You're welcome.
Just, you know how Chad made all those Daringway pogs are just Daringway at different angles?
Yeah.
I just imagine a Daringway deck that's all Daringway.
Front facing Daringway, 3/4 facing Daringway, side facing Daringway. If you unite them all, you win the game instantly.
There's Zodia.
Oh! I can't. Oh. Okay, Arch.
Yes.
Beretta Pietro would fit both hidden ability and small time hero.
I think.
Beretta, she has a secret ability now that I don't know if she's used it.
Ability now?
Yeah, she has like this really cool like thing where she summons like an Oni like mask over her face and unlocks a bunch of cool powers.
I see.
She got it from clearing a curse on an island.
Arch's entire face is lighting up.
So she would fit hidden ability where like she would come out normal and then swap to like a really cool form.
Oh. Okay, yes, I would like that one for hidden power. Arch mutters off to the side. She writes down Beretta and Daringway.
Kumo thinks of, okay, how many do we have in each other's decks now? Let me see.
So, Arch is going to list off the ones that she has. I will write them down. Arch, Kumo, Cassius Alter, Heil, Rouse, question marks, Beretta, Kumo, Lilimora, I believe, am I missing any? Let me hit it. For Arch's deck. Got Heil.
Let me look here.
1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9?
I think maybe rounding it off to a good 11 for characters to be good for this deck, and then fill out the rest with spells. Corvo and Mayhaps. Kumo thinks about it a little bit. I suppose there is Captain Ansett we could try tossing in.
Does Captain Ansett have a hidden ability?
Arch gets this big smile on her face, and she's like, you mean the one who drops by the shop sometimes to pretend to look busy?
Yes.
I do need a grunt unit.
Damn. Rough Ansett, rough.
The Ansett anti-propaganda continues. I like this because it gives Ansett does not have a hidden ability. Wait, can I say this?
It does.
Can I say this here?
Why not, man? You know what?
You know what, YOLO? Ansett has a hidden ability indeed. Ansett has bump combat. Ansett attacking diagonally is unstoppable. Ansett attacking dead on fucking sucks.
If that's the case, then mayhaps if Ansett hits an enemy that's diagonal to her, she gains some form of bonus.
Yes.
Mayhaps she can attack again, or she takes no damage from that attack.
She gains first strike or some equivalent. She's allowed to attack first before the enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, I like this. So fucking stupid. Oh my god. And then the Cassius deck, and then we can fill out the rest with spells. I think Cassius's deck would have more people in it.
I'm trying to remember who all we named for my deck.
Oh,
Just this little guy.
I
have Cassius, Arch, Tyr, Noctua, Dodge, Cosmo. I know there are more, but they're slipping my mind.
Bell, Kelsey, Who would be Kestrel Fawn?
Sorelia, maybe?
Ooh. Yeah, Sorelia, Kestrel Fawn.
Your janitor?
Your cool janitor.
Um...
It feels like yours would just have a lot of, like, dudes in it, you know?
How many is that so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? Okay, so I need a lot more.
Yeah.
I need 10 more, and I need some grunt units.
You could probably just do like a type.
What if I'm the grunt unit?
I like that idea a lot. Arch goes, you are so much more than a grunt unit. The GM loves this idea. Ignore Arch.
Kumo thinks about that a little bit. Well, mayhaps I can suggest this. Kumo reaches into Noctua's deck and pulls out the Orb card and the Sunflower Full Power card. This card seems to have the ability to transform into this card. Maybe you could have some form of transformation state from your grunt version.
What would I turn into? I guess maybe like what would I turn into?
What do you, at the height of your powers, what do you see yourself as?
Oh, I guess I could use my magic.
Arch's eyes. You see Arch calculating like a computer in her head. She loves the idea, very clearly, but she's thinking, that's pretty hidden power of you.
Being both hidden power. Oh, that's why I'm in both decks.
Oh, I see. That makes a lot of sense. Yes. In that case, yes, you should Cassius the wizard.
No, I'm not a wizard.
Cassius with magic.
My magic is, I don't know what it is. Honestly, it's
out of character GM moment. What might be really fun is Cassius gets like a super state if you spend 5 wealth on his card, which is literally all your funds, where he can attach a golden string to any other card.
Oh.
So you attach a golden string to an enemy card, and if Cassius is destroyed, that card is destroyed.
Oh.
Or attach it to an ally too, and it has a different bonus. Like, yeah, I love this.
Okay, he can say that. Oh, well, I also actually do have another, I guess, hidden ability. I can connect myself to people with these, like, strings.
Oh.
And share thoughts with them.
Oh, in that case, how about this? Your deck has a few spell cards, but your spell cards can all be, like, string-based. Like, you can have a red string spell card, and then a golden string spell card that advances a Cassius to your super state. Because if you think about it, you'll always have access to a Cassius card. So having a specific spell card that requires a Cassius on the field isn't a big deal.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so then it would be... Wait, what does the red string do? I know what the golden string does. What does the red string do?
Maybe it can predict, it makes you good at finding things. Maybe it lets you...
Maybe it lets me look at the card that's on the top of my deck, so for the next turn, so like, maybe it's like, I can look at the next card I'll draw, so I can decide if I want to pull out a grunt card or draw.
You can, your ability is the ability to find pretty much anyone. Maybe it lets you choose who you'll draw on your next turn.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's really cool.
Arch Wumbles, really hidden power.
That's really hidden power.
Oh yeah, I'm in your deck too. So
in that case, you need more people on your side. Ooh, you should have just a normal Citizen of Indigo card. I don't know what they do, but you should have them.
Oh.
Grab your favorite Randy Pog.
Yeah, like literally Randy.
Okay.
Summonable as a, like, grunt or something. And maybe they power up other cards. Because your theme is, like, small-time heroes, so they get stronger.
If it's small-time hero, then what if they aren't a grunt card?
Oh, but are a, like, card themselves?
Oh yeah, almost like maybe like a spell card or something.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Or maybe just like a, because it's like heroes, right? Like if it's hero based, heroes like fight for the people.
Yeah,
So it'd be like a morale buff or something.
Oh.
Kumo gets a spark in his head. Mayhaps they could function as a quest card. Kumo kind of like strokes his chin a bit. Some card games have what is known as a quest card. You play the quest card and it remains on your field, and your job is to essentially complete the quest from the card, in which you'll gain some kind of resource or bonus. He thinks to himself, mayhaps these citizens of Indigo could have one of 5 potential quests they could give you, and by completing it, for the rest of the game, your Cassius card gets a buff.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Ooh. Or it enhances your cards in general, because the idea is everyone is a hero.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I like that one. I was gonna say, it feels weird that so much of the deck is centered around me. I guess I am the grunt card.
Wait,
I need another grunt card.
maybe what makes your deck unique, Arch puts up a finger, is your grunt cards aren't just 0 or 1 cost cards. They're always available, but you have a wide range. Like, she points at the head of it, and Cassie's full body cringe moment incoming. She sweeps a finger down and goes, there were 4 grunt cards in the original deck. Why not do Cassius, Tyr, Noctua, and Dodge as always available grunt cards, she says, giving you finger quotes on that, so you can call them out at any time.
Oh.
Your deck will be
Okay.
structured slightly different than everyone else's. While I'll say have a faceless grunt from, I don't know, Charged thinks, you would have instead named characters that you can summon regularly.
Okay. Yeah, I like that one. I felt kind of bad putting anyone other than myself in the grunt category because it felt kind of like demeaning.
Well, the main idea of your deck is it's small-time heroes. So, I feel like your heroes should be not these big power cards you draw from the deck, but should instead come from these powerful quest cards like Kumo suggested.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like fun. Maybe I could just have like the 4 cards and then all of the other cards kind of just buff those ones, except for maybe the Kestrel and Fawn. Maybe Kestrel and Fawn would be better in your
Those
deck.
would be your power card, I suppose, yes.
Where it's like Belle and Calcabrina would buff like me and Dodge because we work for them and they're like our boss.
Yes.
And then Cosmo's like a heal card, and then Kestrel and Fawn I feel like need to have some kind of duo tag team kind of ability. And then Cerelia is a janitor. Wait, no, Cerelia's really good at He calms down. He's about to say something. She's really good at taking things from people. And stabbing people.
I see. You too have a friend like that. Arch says, thinking of Heil.
Yeah.
I like this a lot. And then as you look at the last, it's like, yeah, all of our cards will play nice with each other and boost each other up. Like Kelsey and Belle will boost up Dodge and all this other shit. And then you look at the Tyr and Noctua section of the board, and Tyr's like, I work best alone. And Noctua, I work best in isolation. Thank you very much.
Also, they don't really have a lot of cards that buff them. What if my card buffs them?
The voices in your head grow silent at the suggestion, approvingly.
Kumo thinks, mayhaps that could function well with your golden string effect when using on allies.
Oh yeah, they get special buffs if they're connected to me by the golden string.
But it doesn't
Yes.
work otherwise because they're antisocial.
Yeah. Noctua's not very antisocial. Noctua just thinks that being antisocial is cool.
Arch looks at Kumo and just shrugs.
Tyr is antisocial. You should have been here by now.
Yeah, no, that is the perfect point because our decks are pretty much designed.
Yeah. Want me to bring him in? Yeah, sure, why not? Like a fucking rhino kicking through the door.
He struts into the room very properly. Oh, this is where you all were. He acts as if he didn't know that exactly, thanks to his stupid ability.
Yeah.
You knew where we were.
I have to admit, I did have to go somewhat out of my way to find you. He slides into the booth.
Kumo looks over at Tyr. I'm sorry to bother you for this, but you appear to have a piece of kelp in your hair.
I had to, yes, he quickly pulls it out and, corrects himself, straightens his tie. Yes, I was in the middle of something rather important, but I couldn't engage wholeheartedly in the activity while you were having a very important meeting over here. So, what can I assist with?
Well, we found out about this card game that Noctua and Heil play, right?
Huh?
And here we have Noctua's deck here, and me and Arch were designing decks for ourselves so that we could play when they get back.
Arch
And
nods.
so Noctua's deck is based on the story of Noctua, the one where he's in Ornest, I think, and then with I don't know if you read it, but probably not actually. There's a lot of sex scenes. And I don't know what Heil's is based on, but we were basing ours. Our prompts were mine is small time heroes, and Arch's is hidden power, and we're picking people in the city.
Okay, so what? Am I in one of these decks?
Oh yeah, you're in mine.
I'm not in hidden power. But
I picked you for my deck before we came up with the themes.
Oh, okay, that's okay. That's fine then. He seems to course correct. Tyr had a split second of like, I have so many hidden powers.
Yeah, you're in my deck. You're one of the grunt cards.
And hold on. And grunt card is obviously
we decided that the grunt cards in my deck function differently than the normal grunt cards. So
okay, that's good.
Normally it's just low power units that are always available to you to summon, but instead mine is I picked 4 people, and they're like the heroes, and you can summon them at any point, and then all of my other cards just function to buff them or give them other abilities.
I see.
You and me and Noctua and Dodge. Those are the heroes or whatever. And then everyone else is to buff people. So Arch buffs me, and Calcabrina and Belle buff Dodge. No one buffs you, but to counter that, I buff you.
Yeah, no, Tyr's expression is it's so funny. You're you go from he acts predictably at every single point of yes, your grunt card is finger up, and then you're but my grunt card's different. He's oh, okay. And then you're no one buffs you. He's yes, of course, isolation is superior. And then you're but I buff you, and he's I see. So
you and Noctua don't get buffed by anyone but me, but I have to activate a special ability to be able to do it.
Okay, that's acceptable. Comparatively speaking, let's say from a strategic level, strength-wise.
Oh, you're as strong as I can make you.
Arch looks over to Kumo and is I see he left out the part where the moth has to attack brainlessly.
Kumo thinks about that. I think it's for the best if we don't bring that up.
Well then! Tyr looks so fucking proud of himself. In that case, yes, I'll gladly lend my name and likeness to this game.
I cannot attack, but I have as much health as is physically possible.
I see. Yes. This deck sounds very well designed.
Thanks, we just made it right now.
he straightens his coat. Arch like looks over to Cassius and is like, you know, I called him over for some advice. I'm kind of glad we managed to finish it before he arrived.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like you would complicate things. So
Yeah.
tell me, what are all of your hidden powers?
Oh, well, Arch's deck consists of
Merchants.
Arch and Arch and Kumo, he points at them. I'm in Arch's deck.
Yes.
Heil, the male girl, is in Arch's deck. Rouse, he says, pointing over to the counter, is in Arch's deck. Beretta Pietro is in Arch's deck.
Wait, Beretta has hidden power, but I don't?
Well, yeah, so at the island, Beretta got a really cool secret ability from, clearing the curse on the island.
Yes.
So, she could have gotten either of the decks.
Wait, she got a hidden ability?
Yeah, it's really cool.
What does it
It's
do?
like-
How does it work?
So, there was like a horrible ghost Oni on the
Yeah.
island that was like tormenting it for thousands and thousands of years and trapping people there.
Yeah.
And she she's part Oni, and it like
Okay.
became a part of her, and now she can like do this cool thing where she like breaks the confines of fate or something.
Tyr blinks a few times like,
Did you notice when she came back, her like horn was bigger?
No, I didn't, but that sounds...
Yeah, her horn got way bigger.
That sounds made up, but like you were there?
I was there.
You saw it.
It was pretty cool.
I traveled
Yeah.
outside the country and all I got was like mostly chased around by officials who were asking me if I had like legal documentation to be there. I just ran, fought in the Dingo tournament, and just then kept running. And just that was my trip outside the country. Why didn't any cool legend descend?
Oh, she also got like, we fought Shinpei also, and she got like a bunch of legendary swords.
Okay, so this does connect up with the story about Noctua, then. Somewhat.
Yeah.
The one you were telling me. Okay, I didn't realize she got, like forbidden powers from this.
Yeah, no, she's really strong.
I've decided, Tyr's gonna decide right now if he's jealous or not. No.
Oh, you gotta drop.
Yeah, you gotta drop first.
Here, what does that mean, you freak of nature?
Tyr, we're gonna flip a coin.
Oh.
I've decided I'm not jealous, actually.
But no, this means that he is jealous of that.
No. You need to understand. I'm not jealous because, I think it's... He sits back in the chair and he gets this air of smug superiority from him. You see, the ability to call out a hidden power, to change form, to like call out a different side of oneself. Isn't that the same thing as saying that one's default side is simply not enough? He's being challenged by this, by a college girl who apparently went to an island and discovered her Oni powers. He's being threatened by that. Arch whispers in your
I
ear.
thought you were really upset just a second ago that you weren't in the hidden power.
No, I'm not upset at all. You don't listen. The greatest and most hidden power. I mean, the greatest power of all doesn't need to be hidden. Strength is best described and shown by those willing to simply employ it. There is no reason to hide a knife if your intents are pure. This is what I've decided on, and I'm sticking to it. Tyr sits back in the chair. He's so jealous.
So then it's not that you don't have hidden abilities.
No.
It's not that your abilities are hidden.
No, I don't.
It's what I thought before, that you just never thought to try to use them.
Yes, and I also don't need to hide them because my strength.
This is why you didn't know about your abilities before.
My strength is already more than adequate.
He kind of like looks over. This is why I made his card the way I did.
I understand perfectly now, actually. Tyr, yes. We wanted to challenge you to a 2-on-2 game of this card game so that you might better understand it.
Yeah, with Knock to his deck.
Yes.
So it'll be you two versus us two.
I see. Well then, Kumo. It seems that we're allies on the field of traditional games yet again.
A few solid seconds of silence pass, and then Kumo just speaks up and says, "It would appear that this is the case again, yes."
Excellent. Then I'm looking forward to your cooperation. Let's put forward the best fight we possibly can.
Sure.
Arch leaning in. So, how competitive is Tyr?
Very, especially when I'm involved.
He seems...
It's gonna go through the roof the second I start playing.
Yeah. He seems to be having a good time at the very least.
Yeah, I think he likes these kinds of games.
I think he also liked the part where you made him the strongest card in your deck.
Strongest, I guess, very technical.
Allow me to correct myself. I think he liked the part where you told him that you made him the card with the highest attack power in your deck.
Yeah, he's definitely the card with the highest attack power in my deck, for sure.
Tyr smiles.
That is the
while shuffling the
truth.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Okay. Since we don't have the actual card source together.
Oh yeah.
What I'm going to suggest is all 4 characters just like roll to do, and we'll use that to determine the outcome of this.
Oh
basically.
yeah, excellent.
Unless you want to run like a mock battle using the Echoing Bombs deck again and just pretending that that's how it worked.
I think it would be fun if they just played with Noctua's deck, because they haven't made the physical cards yet. So the only cards they have is Noctua's deck, and they just play a game in Noctua's deck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure. Well, we can do that. Yeah, that sounds fun.
I want to play the fun little game you made.
Yeah,
yeah, sure. Yeah, let me change the music then. And also, I'll have to clean up the... let's take 5 while I clean up the
map?
The
yeah,
card
no,
game
that
board.
makes sense.
It's still covered in last game garbage. Yeah, let's take a quick 5. Everybody get water and stuff, and here, I'll play some chill music while we're waiting.
I'm really excited to tell Noctua she's the most expensive card in my deck.
I like Cassie's blinking like, I did not say he was the strongest card in my deck. Smile. Tyr over in the corner. Well, Kumo, as the most powerful card in Cassius's deck. Cassius in the foreground just smiling.
It's like Cassius is like, I want them to feel special, because I know it will make them really happy. Also, mechanically, Tyr just should be just obnoxiously powerful. And Noctua, I want to feel special as well, so I'm gonna give her these multiple forms and make her both the least expensive and most expensive card in my deck. She'll be like, wow, I'm so cool.
I'm so cool. And if you phrase it right, Tyr will also be cool with this. You just have to say, Tyr, you have the highest attack power.
Look at the big number.
Look at the big number, Tyr. Tyr is like...
Tyr, if you take damage, you get even stronger.
Tyr is so classically like you're playing a TTRPG and it's like the one that's like he likes to feel strong pointing at him. I'm like, Tyr, look at your big damage number. And he's like, yes, I'm the best.
Okay. I'm trying to think how to make 2v2 mechanics work on this field. What I'm thinking is...
I think we could just play it, and they could just, like, talk to each other before they play a move.
That works, yeah. My other suggestion was going to be is that one player has control of one half of the field, the other player control the other half.
That'd be really funny. I don't know. I figure it would kind of just be like because, like, if it's just to learn the game, it would make sense if it was just like, yeah, and then we got partners
Yeah,
so that we
we
could
just take
discuss.
turns.
Yeah.
We could discuss plans to come better understand.
We could
I'm
also.
pulling this from my experience of learning how to play Yu-Gi-Oh with Jay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We could do it with we could also do both and make Kumo and Tyr, since they're fighting, each control half of the map.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then
You guys
Arch
play
and
like actual
Cassius
humans?
communicate like humans. Yeah.
Yeah, like they're like, Tyr's like, well, I don't like that choice, so you just take your side of the deck and I'll take
I'll take my side
of
of
the
the deck.
deck. And Cassius and Arch are like, yeah,
Let's do this.
I think we should play this card. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that fits. That fits so well for them.
Okay, everyone good to go?
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, I might go grab some water.
Okay.
Okay,
I
grab
have
some water.
but I think I will need more.
All right,
Super fair.
grab some water.
I'll use the bathroom, grab some water too, and then I'll be good.
Gosh, this has been fun.
Wait.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I still can't get over the Daring Way deck.
Yeah.
left,
Daring Way from different angles.
left facing Daring Way, quarter Daring Way front, other side. If you unite them across the front, you just win the game.
Yeah, it's just that dude from OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Who just deck with Exodia.
Yeah.
Over again. I love that.
Yeah, no, same. I love that we made a session that is literally fucking TTRPG design geeks talking about TTRPG design. I love it.
In a TTRPG.
Back.
It's my favorite shit ever.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay. All right, everybody good to go?
Yeah. Also, these hexagon assets are
Yeah.
really good.
Mask made them, and I recolored the orange ones too, so that they'd be orange.
Ooh, excellent.
I asked Mask to quickly make those for me.
They look really good.
Yeah, don't ask where that coin asset is from. It's definitely not from Wario Land. And I grabbed it and turned it black.
Listen, I don't recognize anything.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I
Okay.
like it that it's the Wario Land coin,
It's
specifically.
It's because Piff was helping me get assets for this, and he was like, "Don't worry, this one." I'm like, "You got it."
Wario Land.
Okay. All right. Oh, is everybody good to go?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, let's start. So, we're gonna open. First, Arch and Cassius team, roll me 5d6 and 5d21, and figure out and pick one grunt card to draw.
Roma, this is all you.
Okay, I'm rolling.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I got to do it last time. This is all you.
Let me pull up my card list really quick. All right.
I
So,
like that there is objectively team protagonist, which is Cassius Arch, and objectively team antagonist, which is Kumo and Tyr.
Yep.
Arch, I think we should pick Sunflower.
Yes, that did seem like quite the potent card.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Please list off the numbers for me.
8.
8.
Okay, let's see. 8 is boop, 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 boop. I'm probably gonna change this later because I have all these in the same place. But you do draw a grunt card from this.
Oh.
I'll probably change that later and
Yeah,
make the
that's
grunt cards a separate deck.
Your extra deck,
alright.
yeah. 9.
Yeah, next 9. Okay, right underneath. Oh. Okay. You get Silver God.
Oh, God, okay. 6.
All right.
Tyr sees
6.
the silver god hit the table and is like, ah! Like, that's,
No!
no!
You get Sola.
Sola? 8.
8. All right. 8 is. Oh God, you got another Snolger.
Yes!
I'm gonna. Do you want a Snolger or do you want the card directly underneath Snolger?
Roma.
Let's get the card directly underneath just to see what it is.
Yeah.
All right. You receive the Shinpei card.
Yes!
So, let me tell you about Shinpei's mechanics really quick. Alright, so, first up, Shinpei has... So the Snolger is the only other grunt card on the field that does that, other than Sunflower, that does, that has a, card effect. Where the Snolgers... Let me read off this. These cards may spend their turn searching for ancient texts. If done, flip a coin. If you get a heads, add 1 ancient text counter to a Shinpei card on the field. For every ancient text on Shinpei, he gains a +1/+1.
Ooh.
Additionally, Shinpei gives the Snolger +1/+1 if he's on the field.
Yo! We could Snolger build it.
Yeah.
So we would want to put him out, the soldier out there now, and then have him stack up ancient texts in his inventory and then send out Shinpei and dump them all on him.
Yes, we could potentially put the Snolger in the back row so that he's safe back there to spam ancient texts and put a soul out front turn 2 to simply soak damage.
Yeah, we could also, because it costs nothing to send out Sunflower, send out both Sunflower and the Snolger at the same time.
20. Okay. What is card number 20? Let's see.
And just put them both in the back, and then whoever he
Okay.
puts out there, we can just Sunflower.
We can doink
All
our
right.
bounce.
So, for this, I'll tell you number 20 is Sunflower Bounce form. So I'm gonna give you a choice, 1 or 2. I'm not gonna make you pull a Sunflower Bounce card because I feel bad with all the grunt cards.
Roma,
So
all you.
1 or 2.
1.
Okay. 1. So, oh boy, you drew my favorite card that I made. All right.
Ooh.
It is. Let me grab it really quick and grab up its effect because it has my favorite effect in the game. Boop 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 boop. Here we go. So, this is Dark Sunflower.
Oh, scary.
Dark Sunflower's effect is my favorite.
Ooh.
Dark Sunflower, when it's on the field, all cards' attack and health is swapped.
Oh!
Oh.
Fucking. But that's fine for us because the Shinpei is so balanced.
And
Yeah.
also, on top of that, Dark Sunflower can only be destroyed on its player's turn.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, that's a strong card. Arch Point 7's like, I like this one's vibes.
That one directly counters my deck.
Also, what grunt card are you grabbing from these four?
Oh, sunflower.
Sunflower for sure.
Alright, we are going to add a Sunflower to your deck. Okay. Now we are going to roll for Julius, Tyr, and Kuma.
Yeah,
You
this
know
all
what?
you.
Julius, Tyr, or you
Let's
roll
do
Julius, Tyr.
half and half, and then they fight over
Sure,
the last card.
Yeah, sure.
2d21 for Tier, 12 and 6.
Alright, 2d21 for Kumo. 16 and 20.
Damn.
Okay. So, let's start with Tears. 12 and 6.
12 and 6.
Alright, so 12. Ooh, this is a fun one.
Ooh.
I like this one. And since you're also playing as TJ, I'll explain what the card does
Ooh.
when you get it as well.
Ooh.
Boop boop. So, up here,
Yeah!
you've drawn the Ruger card. So, the
Ooh.
Ruger card is a ranged card. Let me read what its ability is. It's very silly. I love it.
Ah, excellent.
Boop boop. Ruger. When this card attacks, flip a coin. If it lands on tails, the destroyed.
Perfect.
Oh. It's Beretta's grandfather.
Alright, next.
He's in this card game. What? Hold on. This cool card is. Oh, that's fine. 6.
You got a Sola?
Yeah, Sola's good.
Alright, can you read off what Kumo rolled?
16 and 20.
16 and 20, okay. Okay. Kumo, I'll just give these are I'm rolling cards, so I'm just gonna give him the above them, basically. Just because I like the idea of grunt decks being separate from the actual deck
Yeah,
themselves.
same here.
So let me get the card above the first grunt card. Minor boss.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, above... Okay, above 20 is this card.
Oh. Oh, the scary one.
Alright, Kumo looks over at Tyr. So, would you like to draw next, or what should I?
I
Draw
think
the final
objectively
one?
speaking, you drew better cards. So yeah, you go. I trust your luck.
Very well. Roll 1d21. Whoops.
Oh.
Roll 1d21. 14. Alright.
Got
14
a 14
is...
before?
Oh, that's a fun one. Boop, 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 doop, boop, doop, boop, boop. They drew the Ooze.
Oh yeah, the ooze.
They got good cards.
They got a really good hand, but so do we.
Kumo looks over at Tyr. So, given the fact that we seem to have the only card with much synergy we have here is the minor grunt, I suggest we either get a minor or a sunflower orb version.
Well, the minor would give us more power, so I vote that.
Very well, I will go with you for this turn.
Cassius chuckles like, oh, they didn't pick sunflower.
They don't know the meta.
No, the meta.
If I understand Tyr's personality, I don't think he's the type to aim for control effects. He feels like a get a big number and hit you with it type of person.
Oh man, wait until he gets a hold of like that one sword. Yeah, that one.
You'd love that.
He would love that one,
Alright.
especially because it's called Sword.
One of you two, roll a 1d2, and
I roll
call
really
what
different
side.
Oh,
You roll it, Jay.
Okay. Arch is going to call upon the entirety of her luck. It will be It'll be Tails, aka 2.
see.
It's okay. They put their stuff down, and then we get to react.
We get to counterattack. Excellent.
Kumo looks at the cards that they currently have in their hand. It would appear that we don't really have much of a choice other than to play our minor group.
Yes, I don't believe they have anything that can one turn immediately blow up the grunt, so that's good.
Yes, if that's the case, I might suggest we place that here.
Yes. Do so.
Kumo nods, having already done it. He goes, very well.
Can they attack our life force first turn?
No, not on the first turn.
Okay.
However, you may attack on your turn since you're going second.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules, baby.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Rules, baby. Okay, if that's the case, it swaps over to your guys' turn.
Okay, I think we should put down Sunflower and our Snolger in the back line and just have Sunflower bounce the minor and Soldier look for texts.
Excellent. Yes, no, you guys should... Hold on. Whispers over to Kumo. Hold on, okay, so they're setting up a back line. Do we have a plan for this?
Kumo looks at the cards at the moment. The best we can probably do is summon either the minor boss or Sola onto the field next turn.
I see.
Actually, he looks at it. I'll actually suggest we play the Ooze card next turn.
I see. Cassius, your days are numbered! Arch,
Okay.
Arch looks back over to you. Yes, then we'll simply lock up their unit, and we can look for texts or swing. The choice is yours.
Also, remember you get to draw this turn.
Ooh, yeah. Cassius, all you.
Do you want me to draw a grunt? Because if we got another Snolger, we could really power up Shinpei.
Ooh, yes, let's get another Snolger.
Okay, you don't want me to draw then?
No, let's get another Snolger.
Okay.
Alright, you guys obtain an additional Snolger.
So, yeah, I think we should just set up the back line, and then next turn we can summon, like, Sola onto the field to defend.
Buy us time, yes.
Yeah.
Buy us time till the shimp.
Until the shimp arrives.
Okay, yeah.
So we will be playing a Sunflower and a Snolger.
Very well.
Snolger should probably go here, and Sunflower should probably go here.
Just in
so
case they get the splash damage one again.
Okay, and that's the case. I'll place those there for you, and you're going to be bouncing the minor grunt, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, for this turn, so that he can't do anything.
And then flipping a coin for...
Yeah, you flip a coin, either heads or tails. Sorry.
Wait,
Arch looks over to you.
I guess we have to bounce the minor, because we don't know what they're going to summon next turn.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. We should just look for texts.
Yes. So all you, Roma, flip that coin.
Yep. Heads, you get a text. Tails, you get nothing.
1 heads, 2 tails. No!
Not this time, unfortunately. But, anything else you guys are doing on your turn?
No.
No. We don't have any wealth to summon anything else, right?
No, you do not.
Okay.
Alright, but your wealth goes up to 2 for next turn. And it is now Kumo and Tyr's turn. Kumo looks over and sees that they had sees the Snolger and sees the Sunflower currently bouncing the minor.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Kumo looks. Okay, if this is the case, I'm going to. Oh wait, we first must draw. Kumo looks at the field and the current cards he has in his hand. Yes, I believe this would be a wise choice. Kumo is going to draw another minor.
An excellent tactical decision.
We will not be playing this turn.
Yes, what he said.
And Kumo looks at the field as it is. Okay, we are going to play the ooze. Bar.
What does the ooze do again?
Whenever it is destroyed, it returns to the owner's hand.
Okay.
However, I will say if it is a card effect like Sunflower Full Powers card, where it just banishes it does not return to the card. Yeah. And Kumo looks at it. You know what? Julius, you may decide which card the ooze will attack.
In this case, we want unimpeded attacking, so go after the bounce orb. Kill it. Get it out of here.
Very wise, actually. You destroy the bounce orb. The miner will still be bounced despite the orb being destroyed, so it still can't attack yet. But that will be the end of their turn. Moving on to your guys' turn.
I think we should get another orb.
Completely agreed. Get an orb to lock down that ooze, and then play Sola to destroy that miner?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. They're gonna put Sola here and Sunflower here.
I will.
That's
get
cool, right?
yours.
Unless you want,
Yep.
do you want Sola to be here?
No, Arch is more than happy with your planning.
Okay.
Alright, and where'd you say you're putting Sola out?
Right in front of the miner.
Okay, right in front of the miner. Boo. Okay, let me move that. There we go.
So we bounce the ooze and kill the miner.
Yeah.
Alrighty, and you're gonna have your guy dig for ancient texts again.
Yeah, he's gonna dig for
You gotta
it.
dig for texts.
Alright, flip that coin.
You roll, Arch.
Okay.
You got a 1 last time. No! Our plan is all falling apart!
Alright, the miner is destroyed and the ooze is currently bounced, unless you guys have anything else you want to do.
We can't do
We
anything.
have nothing else. Roma,
That's fine.
I want to commit to the dig for ancient text plan because it's so funny.
Alright, and I forgot to boost these guys' wealth to 3 at the end of their turn. Okay, turn swap. Kumo looks at Tyr. How about you decide whether we draw from the big hand or get a grunt card?
Tyr. Oh, Tyr's like, I trust my luck. Let's draw from the deck.
Yeah, I think there's a card in there that you will really, really like if you can get it.
10.
10. Let's see what 10 is. Ah, very fun. You get... Boop, 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 boop. Sasha card.
Oh, very good.
They got Sasha. That's really good.
Well, is this a good draw? Her attack points are wimpy.
No, she's
Kumo.
really good.
Yeah, Kumo nods, actually. Yes, actually, I believe we'll be able to use this quite advantageously. He looks at the cards that they currently have on the field. Unfortunately for us, Sola is currently be a problem. Kumo thinks a little bit. Okay, I know what we should do this turn.
He looks over.
Kumo, first is going to play the Sasha card right here.
Oh.
And then he is going to play the Sola card in the back row.
Oh.
Oh.
And with that, we'll be ending our turn.
Oh, they're setting something up.
Interesting. Okay, I trust you implicitly, strategist.
Well, we should roll for texts again.
Definitely.
Can we do that before we make any moves to see if he rolls anything?
Oh, and then make a decision from there?
Yeah, if we're gonna like summon Shinpei or not.
Ah, I see.
Because I would hate to summon Shinpei just for him to get killed.
Immediately, yes.
I will let you know that if you have multiple soldiers on the field as well, you can flip that coin several times.
Yeah.
That's why Cassius wants to roll the coin first, so that they can decide if they're just gonna go for another soldier
Or Shinpei, yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay, let's roll first.
She looks at you. Our luck is
we should summon
Shinpei right
Shinpei.
now.
He'll just die. I think we should roll. I think we should pull from the big deck.
Pull from the
And
big
we
deck.
I'm kind of tempted to say we should bounce Sasha.
That makes a lot of sense.
She's too that Sola can't reach her from there, right?
No. She can't.
So a rule I forgot to mention to you guys: cards on the back row can move to the front row after a turn
Yeah, you can.
has passed. I don't know if I remember to mention that at all or not. Just if that helps you at all, when you're trying to decide your.
They're definitely gonna do something with Sola, and she's gonna have her and the Ooze are probably both gonna have 3 power if we don't
Bounce Sasha.
bounce Sasha. The
Okay.
thing is, if both of them attack, they can get rid of our Sola, which is why I think maybe we should try and pull another, like, a ranged unit or something on the, like...
We could also potentially bounce the Ooze and have Sola kill Sasha.
Our Sola?
Yes.
Can Sola reach her?
If the Ooze is bounced, I believe so.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that.
Should
do
we
you wanna
still
roll-
draw from the big deck?
It would just give us more options, I think.
Let's do
Unless we
it.
want to get another grunt. We could get another sunflower.
Or another Snolger so we can keep rolling.
With the soldiers, it costs points.
Yeah.
Let's roll. Let's roll. Because we
Let's-
already have one soldier.
Okay, do you want to pull from the deck? You should pull from the deck.
Okay.
Roll 1d21. A 9.
A
That's-
9.
Silver God, isn't it?
Yep, that is indeed an additional silver god.
Oh boy!
Hey, I mean, she's a good card.
She's a really good card.
Okay. So maybe what we should do is we should summon our second soldier.
Soldier.
And then we should roll him for his ancient texts, and then bounce the Ooze and have Sola kill Sasha.
Yes, we could also alternatively... Oh boy. Yes, that sounds good. Let's do it.
No, what was your idea?
Play Shinpei in the back roll. Advance Snolger 1 space. The Snolger will be... Oh wait, no, the Snolger already dug for texts. Never mind.
Yeah, we can't do that.
So yes, play another Snolger and dig for texts.
Do you want to put him on the front line or the back line?
Backline.
Okay. We
Alright.
put our soldier in. You roll. Should I keep rolling? We just keep rolling too.
Yeah, roll again, roll again. You got this. I believe in you.
Got this. Shinpei deck's gotta work at some point, gang.
The Shinpei deck!
Okay.
Oh my god!
Well, we kill Sasha.
All right, you have Sola destroy Sasha.
It's fucked up.
It's a little fucked up. You know, you still have, I believe, 2 wealth left if you want to.
We have nothing to spend it on.
Oh boy. Alright, I guess that's turn change. Let me put your guys' wealth to 4.
Roma, I vote on our next turn. We're gonna have 4 wealth, and we can summon a silver god, which would be the smart move. Alternatively, we can get a Snolger and summon Shinpei, and
Yeah,
roll...
that is the
Listen, there's no such thing as the sunk cost fallacy. It doesn't exist.
And if at that point we still fail, then I guess then the turn after we can summon Sunflower. Say fuck it.
I'm losing my mind. This is so fucking funny.
We can just start summoning silver gods. After
Yeah.
that point, we can just start summoning her and just start murdering.
We're going to get 3 shots, Cassius. We can't possibly miss 3 times.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
What are the odds?
Statistically impossible.
Well, we've already missed like 4.
Kumo looks over at Julius. Allow me to handle this time.
Yes, of course.
Kumo reaches over and he draws he's deck and he's going to draw a sunflower.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yep. And
Our
he will
sunflowers gonna bounce each other.
He's going to play his sunflower right here. And then he is going to have his Sola move forward a space.
Oh no.
After that, he is going to look through his deck, his hand, and he is then going to play. He thinks to himself a little bit. Let's see, we have 4 wealth to spend, and we have here...
Oh, they can do a lot, actually.
2 3-cost cards, 1 1-cost card, and 1 2-cost card. I think I know how I'd like to play this. He plays his Ansler card on the field. And he's going to have his sunflower start bouncing Sola.
That makes sense.
He then has his Ansler attack and destroy your sunflower.
That makes sense.
He's going to destroy your sunflower, and then he thinks to himself a little, well, our ooze is still under the bounce effect, so we still can't completely attack. However, our Sola is due to the fact that their Sola is currently being bound. So, Kumo has his Sola destroy one of your soldiers.
No, what of our chances to roll the dice?
Maybe we should just summon Silver God instead.
It would probably be the wise decision, yes.
Are they doing anything else on their turn?
Kumo thinks about that a little bit. Yes, I suppose I could. Kumo plays this minor card in the back row. Alright, that'll be the end of our turn.
Okay.
Oh wow, they really messed us up.
They've got a full board state. It's so funny. It's the most in-character thing ever for Arch to be like, we just keep flipping coins, and eventually we'll win.
Well, I think we should actually get another sunflower, because not having a sunflower is really dangerous.
It is. In that case, should we get a sunflower and play a silver god?
Yeah, and then we can roll. We can see if we get a text for Shinpei. Because if we can even get a single text, he can kind of kill a lot of their guys. We gotta bounce Ansler though, like, right?
Yes, that seems
Because if we
wise.
kill Ansler, he just gets scarier.
Yeah. Okay. That sounds good. And then can we potentially hold on? Arch does calculations in her head. Well, first, let's flip the coin.
Okay. Do you want me to do it?
Hold on, actually. She looks through. Well, our Shinpei is going to be a 3/3, correct? So,
Yeah.
for the most part, he can move through and safely dispose of most of the people on the enemy line. If we bounce Ansler after the fact, we can potentially... She points to... Oh, wait, no, mathematically that doesn't work. Nope, never mind. Yeah, we gotta get a sunflower first. And I don't know if the power boost from the power boost from getting a text right now would outweigh having a 2/2 on the board from Shinpei being out as well.
Because the thing is, if we got a text, Shinpei would be at 4/4, which would instantly make him the strongest unit on the board.
It's true. We could also simply play a silver god and have her hit someone and gain powers.
True. Because I think, right, the issue is, if they bounce Silver God, I guess the thing is, they would know not to attack her, right?
Yes.
I guess unless I can convince Tyr that she's a big threat. He is a really big threat, but I don't know if Kumo will actually let him play the game.
You're starting to realize this strategy. It's been working so effectively because Tyr has been sitting back and watching and not interfering with the proceedings.
Cassie's kind of whispers to Arch, "Do you want me to start like goading him into ruining their strategy?"
Yes, I believe that would be wise.
Okay. I'll try to think of something. I might take him a second, but I
Convincing
think
Tyr to make a bad move.
so. I guess the ideal situation would be if we put out a silver god and then convince Tyr that attacking her is a really good idea. Sola is absolutely, they need to bounce her so bad. Actually, I think it might be a good idea to convince them they need to bounce the Snolger really bad. And then convince him that they need to have all of their guys attack Silver God and Sola until, because if they hit her even once, we can kill all of them.
Arch is nodding. Okay, in that case, play your sunflower.
Okay, so we play a sunflower in the back row.
Okay. Which spot of the back row would you like to place it? Alright.
And then probably like Silver God here.
Alright, you move your silver god right here.
Do you want to move the Snolger up front?
Yes, that seems wise. Another person to go through before they get to our sunflower.
Okay, yeah. So we put the Snolger here. And then...
Okay.
So we want to have... So our sunflower's going to bounce Ansler.
Yes.
And then...
Our silver god can hit Sola and gain incredible power.
Yeah, wait, does she get bonuses from killing people?
If she takes damage, yes, her power doubles.
Oh, okay. And she'll take damage from fighting Sola.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Whack.
So, what's the order you're going at?
We attack Sola.
Okay, you destroy Sola with your silver god, you said?
Yeah.
Alright, if that is the case, your silver guard's attack is now 6.
Its health is now 2. And then...
Yep.
And then have Sola attack the big ooze.
Alright, Sola attacks the big ooze. That drops the big ooze down to 1 HP.
Can we kill the big ooze with the guard, or will he die?
He will also die, but it will get rid of the big ooze. Trading a 1 cost for a 2 cost.
But then we won't be able to roll.
Arch.
Probably do it. Next turn we can just get a grunt.
Yes, Arch
Been with
Arch
us
is
for
gonna
so
roll
long.
for literal self-control on whether or not she wants to fucking gamble. Arch decides that the sunk cost fallacy is real for the first time in her life, and it's like, yes, we need to get rid of that ooze.
Okay, we kill the ooze.
Alright, you kill the ooze, which I believe will destroy your snow.
It will destroy the Snolger and send the ooze back to your hand.
Yep, the ooze is now back in Kumo and Tyr's hand. Alright, I believe that is the end of...
And now we have 5.
Yes. On the next turn,
Yep,
we
you
will
now
have 5.
And you'll have 5 for the remainder of the game. Okay. The turn swaps over to Kumo and Tyr. Kumo is kind of carefully looking over the field here. He looks over at Tyr first. I believe I have an idea of what we should do here, but what about you?
Oh, what's that?
Well, I want to hear your opinion first.
Oh boy.
You should really do something, Tyr. You've kind of just been sitting there and watching the whole time.
His eyebrow perks up like the little anger twitch. I've been contributing many things to this strategy.
Really? Like what?
Yeah, I draw cards. Like, check this out. 9.
9 is Ah, what do you know? That is a great card, Tyr. You grabbed a silver god.
Like this card. Look at this. It's really
Oh,
strong.
Yeah, she's really strong. Maybe you should play her.
Okay.
I mean, she's your strongest card.
I mean, technically speaking, yeah, you are correct. Tyr like looks down and is like, okay, numerically speaking, oh, this one has this neat effect. He seems to be considering this pretty deeply. But I also have this card, which has an even bigger number on it.
Yeah, but that one disappears if you roll bad. Like it's like flipping a coin, and then it just dies, and then it was for nothing.
How much does Julius Tyr trust in his own fucking luck? I mean, to be honest, I'd probably.
And while she just look at how much HP she had, like, because we could just kill him the next turn.
Roll me a d20. Roll me a d20 to convince Julius Tyr to make a mistake in haste.
I know how this goes. I can feel it.
Silver God in attack position.
Kumo looks at the field after she made that decision immediately a little bit. Well, I'll admit it's not the worst decision, but it's not the ideal one.
Destroy their Silver God with all. Get rid of it.
Kumo looks over at Tyr for a moment. Oh dear. So, Julius, I believe you did not read Silver God's secondary effect, did you?
The smugest look on his face.
Well, their Silver God was indeed at low HP. Whenever she reaches 1 HP and would have gone over, she gets to endure that one hit. Same goes for our Silver God. However, now they have an opponent on their field that does. Oh, let me just check here. 12 damage. Well, we only have one to 6.
Tyr rubs his temples temporarily.
Kumo looks at this. I can rectify this. Do not worry.
He's like, yes, good. In that case, don't do so.
Kumo moves the minor grunt a step forward and has it die on fucking Silver
God and immediately die as well.
Just. Okay, now we are in a slightly better position. However, we're in a little bit of a standstill. But, nevertheless, our turn goes to them now.
No, we still have one more move we can do.
Kumo looks over at Tyr. What would that be?
That one points to Sola on the field. Actually, wait, no, hold.
Their Sola.
Hold on. Use this one's effect on that one.
Kumo thinks about that a little bit. Kumo is going to flip a mental coin inside if he lets Julius Tyr bad move or not.
Lock theirs down with ours.
But then you're just standstilling. But then they're just.
Give me a contested roll, Julius Tyr.
Kumo
looks at
nah.
Tyr. No, here's what happens. Kumo looks at Tyr and he goes, "Yes, you know what? That may be a good decision." Then he accidentally hits the turn change counter, and it goes to their turn. It appears I've made a mistake, unfortunately.
Okay. Do you want to get another sunflower or a soldier, or do you want to pull from the cards?
Well, we need a safe way to dispose of that, Silver God, yes.
So if we got another sunflower, we could just bounce both of them and then have Sola attack their HP directly.
Yes, that would be possible. And then we could potentially play another. Yes, or we can bounce both of them and then take out their sunflower in the back.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so we get another sunflower. Oh, and we should put our Silver God out on the field.
Yes. Alternatively, we could put our scary sunflower out.
No, I think that's a bad idea because their silver god will instantly get
12
12
6,
HP.
6 HP,
6
yes.
HP and 4 attack.
Ah, I see.
It'd be one attack.
One attack, yeah.
Oh.
One attack, so ultimately she wouldn't be that much of a threat when the turn shifted back.
That's true. But she would just never go away.
Just have a tanky tank on the field.
But we would theoretically have a very powerful, well, it's your decision. What do you think?
I had just thought that maybe the next turn after this one, if we bounce her, we could just pull like one of the grunts out and then kill her.
I see. Yes, that would be an effective use of our time.
Or we could do that too. It would just mean that they would always have someone on the front line that we wouldn't be able to get rid of.
Yes, we would need to theoretically keep them locked down with our bounces.
Yeah, which is why I think we should put our silver god out there, bounce both of them, attack the sunflower with
Our silver god to make her stronger.
and then attack their health directly with our solo.
That seems wise. Yes, let's do that.
Okay. So we get another sunflower and we put her here.
Okay. May
And then
grab that.
we play our silver god here. No, probably here. We play our silver god here.
Yeah.
Alright, your silver god goes here.
And then we lock down both of their front line
Okay.
and attack Sunflower with our silver god, so she has 3 HP and
6 attack.
6 attack.
Alright, that one is destroyed.
And then we attack their HP directly with Sola.
Okay, they take 2 hits of they take 2 damage.
Tyr recoils like a Phoenix Wright character that you've just contradicted. With the whip crack sound effect.
Yeah. Kumo kind of rubs his chin like that. This is quite a predicament indeed. Okay. I believe I know how we can get through this.
Oh.
Kumo looks at the cards they have in their hand. And he looks over at Tyr. Well, first let me ask, have you guys ended?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Kumo looks. Yes, I believe I know how we can get through this. So, here's what we'll do. Kumo is going to grab a sunflower, and he is going to immediately play it at the back. This sunflower will begin bouncing your silver god. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
That tracks.
And then, Kumo first plays his ooze on the field.
Yeah.
And this Sola is down to 1 HP from the last time she attacked the ooze.
Oh, she heals at the end of every turn.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
I'm a dumb boy. I forgot. That's fine. That still works perfectly fine. And then, but before he does any attacks, he is going to play the Ruger card.
Yeah! That's what I was up. That was also Tyr's suggestion.
Yeah. Kumo looks at the field. Okay, so first we'll have the Ruger card attack the Sola card, which will destroy her.
Yes, exactly as
And
planned.
since the Ruger card is ranged, he takes no damage from melee fighters. And then we are going to flip a coin to see if Ruger is destroyed. Ruger is indeed destroyed.
Is this? I got a question. Is this coin like rigged or something? It is from my shop. Yes. I see. Everyone just looks at this coin that only flips tails.
Kumo then looks at the field. Yes, then we'll have the ooze attack the sunflower that is locking down Ansel.
Excellent.
And now that will be your turn.
Okay.
Would you like to draw a card first?
Yeah, that's what he's about to ask. Do you want to summon another sunflower Or do you want to because we could get another sunflower and then send Shinpei out onto the field to kill their silver god, but it would be kind of a waste.
We can use our sunflower, who does have 1 attack point, to simply kill the silver god if we so wish.
Oh, wait. Okay, or we could pull a card from the deck and hope it's a good enough attacker that costs enough that we could summon both it and Shinpei at the same time.
That would be the best course of action, yes.
I think we really need to kill their sunflower that's locking down our silver god.
Yes, that is the current issue we're running into. We simply need more cards on the board.
Okay.
Do we want to...
Oh no, please go ahead.
Do we want to get another sunflower, or do we want to get a soldier?
I think we should pull from the deck, as you said
Okay.
earlier. And just hope that our luck pans out.
Okay, do you want to do it, or do you want me to do it?
She looks at you. Ooh.
Ooh, a 3. Oh my god.
Oh.
Is that sword?
No. But I can. Oh boy. I can definitely show you what it needs. For example, sword is 1.
Okay.
The top few cards of the top 3 cards of the deck are probably the best cards in the game.
Oh.
Oh, do you want to?
That's
Do you
the
want
most
to
hard of the
change-
cards, motherfucker. Ever.
This one who's been here, how long have they been here?
A long time.
I believe at this point it has been 6 turns. Wait, no, that was the second one you played.
Yeah, so
Yes,
this
this one's
one-
been like 2.
3
I think.
turns.
three, yeah.
Yeah, 3 turns.
So this sunflower will cost nothing and have 4 attack and 4 health.
I see.
Or will it be 5?
It will the sunflower you summon will have attack and health equal to the amount of turns that has been out, so we'll have a 3/3.
3-3, okay.
Do we want to get another No, we can't do that.
We can't.
Do we just want to send Shinpei out there?
Since we can play both, yes, Shinpei and Sunflower.
We're getting rid of our sunflower then, which means Ansler will be able to attack, or their silver god will be able to attack.
Yes, but we can still dispose of their silver god.
Their silver god will kill any
Oh.
unit we send out there.
I would also like to remind you, the sunflower card also has the sunflower power card has the ability that you can spend 1 wealth to just banish any card on the field,
Oh,
and you can do that multiple times per turn.
We'll have 2 wealth left over, so we can just kill literally their entire team.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, let's do this. We play Shinpei, here, probably.
Okay, you play your Shinpei here, and you are going to be sacrificing your orb to play your regular card.
Yeah, can we, is she long ranged?
Yes.
Yeah, she's whole board.
Okay, yeah, then we just put her here. Okay, so, we should
Draw
banish,
the most OP card.
Yeah.
we should banish these 2.
Yes, that seems
And then
wise. Then,
Just attack the ooze with Shinpei.
or, yes, exactly. And then,
And then-
attack the sunflower. Oh, wait, silver god's being bounced. Never mind.
We can attack the sunflower with sunflower.
Whoa.
Right?
Okay.
Or, yes. We could.
Because her ability is something we're spending our wealth to use, so she still has an action.
So, I suggest that we attack the ooze with Sunflower since she's ranged, and we can save one of Shinpei's hit points if we have him kill Sunflower.
Oh, okay, yeah, let's do that then. So our Shinpei attack. So we kill these 2 instantly, and since he's banished, he doesn't get his second form.
Yep.
And then, we long range kill him.
Alright, you explode.
Jman,
him.
I'm so impressed that you designed an actual Yu-Gi-Oh card in this.
Yeah.
This one is straight up
I
like.
wanted to have one.
Yeah, this one's like a full-on, XYZ monster. It's lit.
Yeah, I
And
wanted to
then-
have just one.
We kill.
They have nothing on the field.
Okay.
Tyr looks Kumo dead in the eyes. Okay.
Kumo looks over at Tyr.
Do you
Go
believe in something called the heart of the cards?
Kumo looks at Tyr and is like, well, hopefully your belief will be enough.
It doesn't work unless we both believe in it.
Okay, sure, I believe in the heart of it.
Okay, very well. Then both of us put our hands on the deck, and then we'll draw at the same time.
Okay. Did we just roll 1d21?
We roll d20, 1d21, and then we flip a coin to decide which one it is.
All right,
actually.
ready?
Yeah.
3,
2, 1, go.
roll.
I could feel it! I could fucking feel it!
Let me check who that is.
What, miracles are real!
It's gonna be like a soldier.
I know who it is, and this is hilarious. Well, Julius, it might be the case that this heart of the card that you care about so much does actually exist.
Yes.
Oh. Now, this card has a rather devastating effect. Whenever it doesn't attack, we may flip a coin. If the coin lands, and we call what side it lands on. If it lands on the accurate side, we get the cheat. Or we can double down on the coin flip if we succeed and do something, as it states, extremely cheating.
I want to believe.
Very well. First, here's how we're going to do this. Kubo first plays this card here in the front, and then he's going to play the Noctua card in the back row. He is going to let me think. I believe God is at half HP, if I remember correctly.
Silver God is at 3 HP because we
Yes.
killed Sunflower with her.
Yes.
Okay.
And so both
gotcha.
of our guys, so he can
Shinpei's
kill
at,
Shinpei.
Shinpei's at 2, yeah.
Shinpei will kill him.
I see. Kumo thinks about this for a little bit. Alright. Here's what we'll do. Since we're going to be believing in this part of the cards, I guess. We're going to have first our Noctua card destroy your Shinpei card. The Noctua card destroys the Shinpei card.
Yes.
And then we are going to flip a coin to cheat. Now, Julius,
Yes.
I want you to call a coin side and I will flip a coin.
Okay, I insist we use Arch's cursed coin, and it's obviously going to be a tails.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 2.
So you're wasting your cheat on this, huh?
So, let's see.
Arch looks at Tyr dead in the eyes and with a 100% serious expression says, "Ah, I see your mistake. You were channeling the power of belief, but you put it through a cursed coin. One that would see you fail."
I should have just been flipping my real life Kaseki. Kumo, you see Kumo like put one shoulder on the table and then put his head in his hand, and he just like rubs his head and he's like, well, I believe it would have, at this point, the better action would have just been ram everything headfirst. But hey, we killed their Shinpei. Kumo looks at the field. Well, since everything is apparently going to hell anyway, how about we try at least something a little fun? Kumo is just gonna go have this guy ram its head into Silver God. It won't kill her, but it will double her attack.
Oh, yoke her the fuck out.
So she has 1 HP and 12 attack.
12 attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so Is it our turn now?
Yes, it is your turn.
We should get a sunflower.
What'd you say?
We should get another sunflower and bounce their Noctua and then kill him with our sunflower.
And then we will hit their life points directly and win the game.
Yes.
Tyr is over in the corner and the fucking Ashita no Joe, like, black and white, like, head down position.
So we bounce Noctua, just in case. And then we attack Noctua with our sunflower.
Destroying him.
Dealing his HP. And then we attack your life force directly for 12 damage.
To attack your life points directly and put them at a hefty -4. They didn't land a single hit on you. I'd like to point out.
Claps.
Tyr is a desiccated skeleton in the corner.
I want to play the Sealy Clown music so bad.
Yeah.
Right now. But it's like 10,000 feet down, so I'm just gonna play this one.
That was so good.
Put us back to the bar.
Back to... Oh, whoops, I grabbed the entire map, not the players tab. Oh, roll 20? Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. Roll 20, froze me first there. Alright. Boo.
Hold on, let me...
Cassius puts his hands up to Arch for a double high five.
Arch high fives you. It's not very... She doesn't put much muscle or energy behind it, but you can feel the intensity of the emotion.
Yeah. We won!
Yes, it was a strategic victory. Tyr stares at the ceiling. We were so close.
That indeed we were. But that was the luck of the draw, I suppose.
I believed so hard.
Oh, goodness. Kubo looks over. Well done, you two. I can honestly see a great deal of potential for this game with a few small tweaks to it.
Yes, actually. Arch turns back over. Your friend and my friend, they've done something very good.
What?
Oh, this game. I'm very impressed. I need to give...
I thought you were talking about them. He points at Kubo and Tyr.
Tyr looking at the ceiling. Is this all we are? Just motes of dust in the wind? Arch back over here is like, I have to give Heil the highest of compliments when she returns.
Yeah, this is really fun. It'll be fun when we make our decks,
Yes.
and then we play against them with our decks.
Arch turns over and is like, Kumo, you were an impressive strategist during that. Would you wish to be my partner? You are the other half of Hidden Power.
Yes, I'd be delighted to, Gata.
Tyr, looking at the ceiling still, is like, could I build my own deck?
Oh, yeah, probably. Do you want me to give you a version of I have you in my deck and I can give you a copy of that.
Tyr,
Do you want me in your deck?
yes. Okay, so I've got this idea, right? He leans in. My deck will be like me in it, right? And then a bunch of different just like equipment cards and like cool things I can do. And no other cards. Except for you. Except you can be in there too. He's just pointing to Cassius. He's like, that's...
Okay, never mind. I like this idea.
If you don't mind me asking, though,
Yes.
what will you do about draw economy if that's the case?
I will,
You could end up... Well, in my deck, he's a grunt card, and I'm a grunt card. So that would automatically solve that problem, wouldn't it?
but I don't want to...
If I gave him a copy of my Tyr and a copy of my Cassius, then we could just have them always available. Like, you know how we kept summoning sunflowers? You could just keep summoning yourself.
Yeah, but I don't want to
And then
be
you could just pull...
Tyr's scratching the side of his head. He doesn't know what he wants.
But Tyr, the grunt cards are the strongest cards in the game. Look
That-
at Sunflower. She's the strongest card in the
She
game.
was really powerful, but then she evolved into like a cooler. Oh, I could have a cooler version of me. Aren't you the one who just said a second form or hidden power is like overcompensating for something? I mean, yeah. She like waves a hand around.
But see, that's why grunt cards are the best, because they're just the most upfront version of themselves.
Yeah, they're always available, and they're like, yeah, they're very okay. Clearly, I have to workshop this somewhat. He puts up his hands.
I'm just saying that I've already developed a card for you and for me, and skill cards for me. So if you just make a bunch of skill cards for you, the issue is you have to run them through other people, or you're just gonna make a bunch of really high skill cards, and then it won't be balanced or fair.
It's like Kumo said, draw economy.
Like, here's the thing here. While I think a deck that is literally just me and you and a bunch of weapons is really cool, and I like it a lot, you are gonna look like
too.
kind of like a tool. if you just show up with a deck that is you and a bunch of things that make you really strong and broken and not fun to play against.
Like a little bit. Like, here's the best part about this deck is it's like really fun and dynamic and everything, and there's like lots of, so basically each grunt card is like a different build that you can do for each game. So it's sort of like, what strategy are you going to go with this time based on your starting hand?
You saw how we were doing the Shinpei one until we kept rolling really bad, but
Curse Coin pulled through in the end, though.
It did. But like, for example, imagine if we had gotten a tome every time we rolled and then played Shinpei, we would have had like a +7 character with 7 HP.
Oh, maybe I could do something like grunt sword boats. he's scratching his chin. I see. Yes, you've gone down the game design rabbit hole. Welcome to the abyss, my friend. You will spend the rest of your days here, seeking the light. Tyr like casts his eyes over to Arch, is like, okay, yep, that's too much thinking for me today. He relaxes back. I was supposed to be fishing, unwinding, allowing my mind to reach bounds, something meditation.
I thought you said you were in a meeting.
I was, a meeting with the most important and demanding boss of them all. The Great Ocean.
Well, I think that your mind entered a new place anyway, since now
Yes.
you're in the game design hole.
Yes, I will admit there is a certain practical joy I find to this. Also, trying to add mechanics to different facets of, I suppose, combat is very interesting. The tactical ramifications of this battle were actually pretty interesting to me. I'm not a top-level kind of guy, but give it enough time, I might be. He says, looking over at the deck.
Cassie smiles. Well, if you want, I can help you make a bunch of cool equipment for your deck.
That would be ideal. He slowly stands.
You need to make a bunch of spell cards, right?
Yes, I need a wide variety of spell cards, but I find myself struggling because,
Bye, Tyr.
Tyr slowly walks outside and does like the douche cool guy wave over his shoulder. Arch is like, I find myself sort of struggling with spell cards because finding magical and mystical effects is something of a difficulty for me. So, yes, I would appreciate your expertise on that front as well.
What if you had like a mirror magic card? Like a card that had like a mirror effect of some kind.
Like a mirror and an axe and a dragon with tire.
Oh, dragon with tire! Yeah, we have to add a dragon with tire. Maybe dragon with tire just does like a base boost.
I like the sound of this. Arch will sit and listen to your ideas about spell design literally forever.
Cassius, who only knows certain types of magic, like, yeah, mirrors and dragon with tire. and maybe like a spell that makes you really tough and and really hard to hit, and maybe like a spell that shoots string.
she's just nodding and taking notes.
Maybe a spell that what other magic? Oh, Arch, what if we go to the wait. Cassius pauses. Do you know about the secret?
Blanks.
The secret.
Blanks.
Kumo looks over. Should I go somewhere else while you say this?
Oh, do you know about it?
Depends.
The secret?
Like
Can you describe a hint of it, maybe?
a lot of people are there. And there's a clock tower.
Oh yes, I have been there.
Okay, do you know about it, Arch?
Oh my god.
I know the answer to this. We've talked about this in the past.
Arch blinking. What?
Hey, it's just don't. You can't tell anyone, okay? You really can't tell anyone, okay? There's a secret district in the city.
You lean in and you whisper this in Arch's ear.
God.
Holy shit. How does
God.
Kumo
Wow.
react?
Kumo just fucking like blinks a little bit. Kumo, I feel like he's intentionally avoided telling her about the Mirage District because he knows her and he knows that there's a 95% chance the gatekeeper is gonna let her in, and it's gonna make her really sad to paw at that door every day.
Confused sad cat pawing at the door. Excuse me, where?
There's a secret district of mages in the town, but you can only go in if you have magic or magic potential. And you can't go in if you're affiliated with a faction, and it's top secret. I only
Calculating.
found out about it recently because I remembered I had magic.
Where is it?
It's in a lot of places. My friend Amai lives there, and he has a shop that you can go into even if you're not allowed into the town. And I normally just go in through there, but there's a couple. And I thought maybe if we wanted to pick up spells, we could go there and look at like spell books.
Arch has crawled under the table and is moving towards the door.
Well, with that, Kumo says, I believe we should maybe make our way out of here.
Can you
Before she
point me in a
I got-
direction?
Take you there.
She stops and looks. Please do so.
Okay.
Oh goodness, so I guess I'm reloading it. Okay. Kumo looks at you two go, and he just kind of sighs a little and starts writing down more ideas for his deck as you two head out to show him Arch and Mirage District, where she has a good chance of being rejected.
Arch is gonna be pawing at that door like a sad cat.
Yeah. Okay. Before we end off, I had a fun idea for a short, like maybe 3-second long scene.
Please.
Okay.
Okay. Somewhere else in the great country of Windrose.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, way over here. Ignore that there's a cow on this train for some reason.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Heil sits down and she pulls out her deck of cards in front of Nocti. Do you have control of this particular Nocti, by the way?
I do, yes.
Okay. She starts shuffling her deck of cards. Okay, Nocti, you ready to play a game of dimensional switchy flippers?
That I most certainly am. I have been thinking about new stratagems, and I'm beginning to think that the sunflower bounce tactic does have some potential, as you said earlier. as always, you see the greater strategy in my deck than even I see. The long-term strategy of constantly rolling for Shinpei is probably not going to pan out.
Oh, well, you know, if you draw your Lexi card, you can basically get Shinpei instantly with that effect, so...
It is pretty nice, yeah. I tried to build a combo around it, but at the same time, I don't know. I just feel like Shinpei should never lose to anyone. She says, as a flashback of Shinpei getting bodied last time by Noctua flashes. Okay,
Yeah.
well, yeah, so I'll pull them out. I've tried to do a better job of taking care of them, like you said.
Okay.
She reaches into her pack, and he shifts around and pushes one thing after the other and just... Okay, so, while we were digging around in that dungeon, did you see me drop anything potentially? What about any time that we went in around and out of the hot spring?
She thinks about that a little bit. I don't remember seeing you drop anything.
What about the time when we were going to? Have I been robbed? I've been robbed.
Oh,
I'm definitely yes. There's a thief.
Again?
Yeah, 100%. I've been things have been stolen. I need my Shinpei back.
With that, I'm ending the session right there.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay. Oh boy.
That was great.
Alright. So, thanks everyone for watching that. That was a lot of fun.
That was so fucking good. Oh my god, I'm gonna end off the recording. So say goodbye to chat, everyone. Thanks for watching fucking game design in real time, motherfuckers.